one. We lied, nigga.
What's good with y'all, nigga? Oh, he had to hide it.
Yeah,
He had to hide it. I ain't gonna get on his ass.
Not him having to put on his Captain America suit. Not him, dude.
That's what I'm saying. Nigga said, "Hold on, I gotta suit up, ugly ass nigga." No, me stop. What's good with y'all though? I gotta. Damn, I would have to like post it on.
Oh yeah, what's good with y'all? What's good with y'all? You know, hella shit happened this week. You know, we gotta get through a whole bunch of stuff today.
Yes, sir.
You know, just waiting for niggas to pull up. You know what I'm saying? Did you say in the Discord?
I mean, wings. Like, how would I do that?
Nigga,
Bro.
You have one job.
Speaking of pulling up, did y'all see this is a random thing. Did you see how they had a video of trying to get Julio Fulio to snitch and that nigga was just playing dumb? I'm not gonna lie, because apparently he didn't stop. I don't know, he got pulled over, like some unlicensed or whatever, some unmarked cars or whatever pulled up on him, and like he didn't stop, so they tried to get him for eluding the police, and they tried to get him to snitch off of eluding the police or some shit like that.
But they were unmarked though. Why would he stop?
No, it doesn't. So the thing is, if they set the lights, so basically
the lights on, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, so they pulled up beside him and they turned the lights on, and then he like drove like 3 blocks down, he's like he stopped in the middle of an intersection because he couldn't get away or some shit like that.
That's fucked up though. To pull up on someone and just turn the lights on, like if police just did that to me, I don't know, man. I feel like
the sirens and shit.
Yeah, like they just pull up and turn the lights on because they see a nigga in the car. Like, all right, bro.
No, but they know who he is because in his interview they were talking about like, so what's your favorite? He's like, what's your most popular song? And he's saying he said some random song. He's like, well, we thought it was When I See You. Like they were like trying to get 10 niggas. Nah, that shit was wild. They were all like,
When I See You is a crazy.
And then he was capping. He was like, 50% of my music is melodic, 50% of my music is drill. Almost all his music is drill. The nigga was trying to cap. And he's talking about like one of my songs was like more melodic. It went famous off of TikTok. And he's like, "Are you sure it's not bigger than When I See You?" And then they asked like, he said, "Do you know who that is?" Like he signed a whatever. It's all like he said, the cop was trying to be cool. The cop was all like, "Is your face good in the streets?" or some shit like that. Like, what is this nigga talking?
What does that mean? Is your face good in the streets? Crazy.
Is your face good in the street?
Basically, they tried. He held it solid. They were trying to get him to snitch, bro. He held it solid, bro.
Is he a day one? Where's God? Like,
obviously, they didn't have a lot of evidence except eluding the police. They can stop you for anything, right? But they try to get him on was that he apparently ran 3 blocks and then stopped or whatever. That's funny. These are like, so what's your most popular song? Or was this song? Oh, we thought by views it was When I See You. Like When I See You, I'm gonna push your shit back. Like this.
Oh, that's what it's, I don't know what the song was.
No, it's like when he's the nigga that's dancing in the graveyard and talking about we were smoking 23 and he was naming all the niggas he killed and shit like that, or niggas that died. When I see you, that's just hilarious.
Oh, streams.
It's like Kareem's internet gave out.
He's gapping. He's lagging.
He gave out, so he probably has to disconnect and reconnect. Oh, but what you doing there? What you snacking on? Like you were sucking on something before the stream started. Like what?
I mean, these chicken wings, you know me. Like we worked out, so
like you sucking the meat off the bone. Like
no comment. You know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta do what I gotta do, man.
You gotta do what you gotta do. Like
where I'm from, man. Eater.
You dipping them in ranch. You dipping them in blue cheese.
So we got. Let me put y'all little niggas on. Go to Chick-fil-A. I ain't got to peep. Honey roasted barbecue. Man, y'all little niggas don't know about that now. Come on now. Don't get me started now. We fucking that shit up. That might be the best sauce at Chick-fil-A. I'm not gonna lie.
It's not better than Polynesian. It's never been better than Polynesian.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna lie. Agree with Shaq, though.
It's not better than Polynesian.
I'm gonna agree with Shaq on this one.
You never had it. How the fuck you? I've had Polynesian. My main
goal. I've had both. Nigga, what are you talking about?
Okay, so I haven't. Maybe I'm a hater. It's not better than Polynesian. I might.
Yes, you're a hater then.
I haven't had honey roasted barbecue. I've had honey roasted barbecue wings though. It's not just the same shit. Like I'm confused. Like Like I would
Listen,
prefer Polynesian wings.
Nah,
over
honey roasted barbecue wings slap. I'm not even gonna lie.
I know, but it's not. But I prefer. I'm pretty sure I prefer Polynesian wings though. Like they don't exist.
Polynesian wings, that'll just be straight sugar though.
That shit is hard. That shit is hard.
I mean, we had a little workout session, you know what I'm saying? A little bit of cardio session. So gotta make sure. Gotta refuel after you worked out. I'm not looking cute. Like I don't know, man.
I was out here doing what you call it was a manual labor at property.
As you normally do.
Like I was shoveling dirt in the basement, sweeping up dirt and dust. I actually got some dust in my lungs, so I've been coughing. But it is what it is. Then we mopped with some chemical. That chemical,
right, you send it to the Discord and let niggas know.
I definitely did already.
Just asking. You know what I'm saying?
I said I did. Like stop.
No, I said I'm just asking. You don't need to be that aggressive, little nigga.
Oh yeah,
that's how I am.
Shout out that little nigga Martin Luther King. You know what I'm saying? Like
Junior. Call Martin Luther King a little nigga.
Okay, shout out the big little nigga Martin Luther King Jr. You know?
Big little. Nigga,
if there's anyone to call big homie, you should call him big homie, bro.
If anything, I would have ducked, but like that's just me. But
what do you mean by that?
All right, this nigga.
I'm joking. Shout out Martin Luther King. You know everything he did for the black community. That was a joke. Like maybe it was a poor taste joke, but you know it is.
Terrible joke.
It really was. Like this nigga said, I would have ducked. Like, all right, bro.
What is he cooking? Bro. Oh man, feeling good, man.
That nigga be watching too much anime. Thought he could see the bullet. I don't know.
I mean, nah. I would never talk shit about gunshots. Imagine you end up getting shot. That would suck.
Yeah.
I'm not talking. I know them sticks is real lethal and they kill real people. I know that's a bar, but like
that's not your bar though. So whose bar is that?
Them sticks real lethal. Them sticks kill real people.
Dark business. I don't know.
Is anybody in the chat? Like, is anybody pulling it up? Are we just
niggas are in the chat like this shit. Crazy to me.
Where you think you're going, baby? Oh, I just met you, and this is crazy. But here's my number.
Is that a good song?
That song is catchy.
It is a good song. It is a good song. I'm not gonna lie. That song is good.
That shit really. Would you say it's a bopperoni and cheese? Like is that
macaroni and cheese?
Yes, it is a macaroni and cheese.
that nigga Drew did say that.
Nah, that's funny though.
Call me maybe. It's hard to look right at your baby.
Is Shaq hitting the notes? Like I don't know.
I didn't.
So, what's good, Chosen? Damn.
What's good, Chosen? What's good, real nigga? We should probably just. What do you want to jump into first?
I mean, we could jump into how this nigga started self-snitching. You know what I'm saying?
Don't you have the video?
I got the nigga on camera. We got him in 4K.
But like, I do a little breakdown because I know a little bit more about Andrew Tate. You know, being I'm a fresh aficionado. You know what I'm saying?
Is that Riz being a fresh aficionado? Let me get this light.
I mean, like I have there's a red pill and a blue pill. Like I choose the yeet pill. Like I know what's going on, and I'm just like sitting there and observing. Like I'm not red pill.
What are you observing? What are you observing, Shaq? What are you observing?
Don't worry about what I'm observing. Don't worry about that. But like, so you know how like there's people in the Matrix and people outside the Matrix. I'm just watching the movie. Like that's me. I'm like the nigga watching the movie.
I'm watching the movie.
So like you're either in the Matrix or you're in the red pill.
He snitched on himself.
What's good, Walt?
He like basically.
That shit's tough. What's it called?
So basically, there's what's called he's basically giving he basically gave the hints of how he made his money and shit like that. And a lot of the shit he said he did is illegal. And so it might not corroborate what they said about the rape or some shit like that or whatever, the sexual trafficking, whatever. But it's like kind of what the United States government did to the mob. When they couldn't get the mob on murders and crime, they got them on tax evasion. So if you're committing crimes,
do that one again. I was looking good. Hold on.
Yeah,
I saw your short.
If they don't like Andrew Tate and he's doing other shit that's illegal, even if it has nothing to do with what he's like accused of, that's gonna get him packed up because we don't like you. And the judge already said like they didn't give him bail because he felt like you disrespected like their court system. So whatever the judge or the judicial body in Romania, they do not like him. So it's like, if there's any other thing, they'll pull that shit up. So it might not be on the sex trafficking or whatever, but if he was doing money laundering or if he was doing tax evasion, which this nigga was snitching on, basically, like that's what he was snitching on, they'll get him on that. Tax evasion, you can go to jail for like 10, 15 years. Like, yes, in the United States, but like,
yeah. And we got a short video of like a lawyer reacting to himself snitching. It's like a short video. He snitched on himself more than this, but like it's like, you know what I'm saying? So we just about to react to that and see what this.
So let's first take a look from his own words, what he says.
Found this little webcam thing. So I text all my girlfriends. They're all coming here to live with me and work with me. All 5 flew in. This bitch. I'm like, she's my girlfriend. She's my girlfriend. She's my girl. You're all my chick. And you're going to stay here and we're going to make some money. 3 left, 2 stayed. And we started this little webcam business from my apartment. Got to the point where at one point I had 75 women working for me in 4 locations. I had one girl and she got too drunk one day and she threw up in my apartment. I told her to clean up. She refused to clean up. Start being an idiot. So I took her stuff threw out the window. If all the other girls see me be disrespected, they're going to lose respect for me.
Fact.
I didn't want to fire her, which is more reason why I had to fire her ass. Got her shit out the window. So throws her out the window. Got her by her 2 arms and marched her out the door, locked the door. Text me, you owe me my last month's wages. I ain't paying you nothing. She went to the police and told the police I hit her.
This is how it starts. This is how law enforcement involvement with him starts.
5 in the morning, 4 months later, and I heard the door, boom, boom, and I heard police. There's a few things I can't say in the podcast. I've lived a varied life.
That is a form of self-snitching. That indicates that there's things out there that are illegal that he's done.
I've done some things when I had to pay the bill. What's this going to be? So I like flush my phone down the toilet quickly. Boom.
So I destroy
this nigga
evidence.
snitching.
Flush my phone
Dumb,
down the
Yo,
So I'm trying to hide shit.
so that
I've never seen
nigga
this.
already talked about how he's destroying evidence. Like
That was bad. I was thinking
Yeah.
like, I mean, he didn't hit her, but like, picking her up and getting her out of this is your crib. You can, I mean,
no, he can
probably
do
should,
whatever.
but that's
he
not
wants, but
legally. That's
they were
not bad.
Yeah.
Throwing her clothes that might be a little sketchy. I think the not
Yeah.
paying her the last month.
Destroying
That's
evidence.
OC.
Yeah, destroying evidence
That's
is
OC.
crazy.
Niggas- Like, you can do
I
that,
don't
but
know.
saying it is like, oh, come on, bro.
Yeah, and saying it on a podcast that everybody's gonna see is even crazy.
Fresh and
I'm
fit.
looking around, like, what do I
Well, to
do?
be
That's
fair,
what I'm saying.
pause
Fresh
it.
and fit getting this nigga packed up is crazy.
No.
I
To
would
be
never
fair,
want
no,
to
so
get
we
packed
can't
up
say.
with a
To
Fresh
be
and
fair,
Fit
pause
bro.
it. This
Yeah, I
is
do.
this is before Fresh and Fit blew up, and this was a month before, or like a couple months, like
Oh,
6
this is
7
old?
months. This is an old clip. Andrew Tate hasn't been in their podcast in like a year.
I did not know
They
that.
blew up. They blew up before Andrew Tate existed, but I get what
That's
you're
what I'm saying. Yeah, no, he still existed, but he was one of their first guys. I think he's like their first
Nah,
one.
he didn't hit her. She lied about
He
that.
didn't hit her.
but-
She lied
but
about
what
that. He like
happened
picked
is-
her up and moved her.
What happened is he threw her out of his apartment, and what's it called? Basically they were just explaining how the police got involved in the first place. It's because of that situation. That's the reason why. But there's a little bit more. So like we'll look and see like if there's anything else.
I'm hiding
Okay.
shit. I'm destroying evidence. One of the problems that you have with a guy like this is there's a treasure trove of statements that he makes that a prosecutor can use to impeach him with if he ever decides to testify.
End up with all these chicks just stuck in their house, sitting there bored. And of course, they don't go out. They're not allowed out.
So I got all these chicks that are in love with me.
That's hard.
They're
Pause
not
it.
allowed. They're
Pause
not.
That's hard, but like
All
that's
them
not
bitches,
hard.
you
niggas
can't
said
go
that-
outside. No, the thing is, he always says you don't have to stay with me. You don't have to live.
Yeah,
with me.
I know,
Like,
but that's a form of manipulation. That's actually like
It's not
manipulation.
We talking about
No,
the
no,
law.
no, no,
The
no.
law
It's
thing?
actually like a proven manipulation tactic.
my
But you know, it is
whole
what it
thing
is.
is like
It's
when
not.
we go
I mean,
start holding these bitches, when we go start holding these, if
Yeah.
you're a grown woman, he's not doing this to kids.
I'm just saying what it is.
he's
I'm
saying
not
the law.
I'm not
room. Now,
saying
I'm
that.
not gonna lie. The Twitter police, like me, I'm not. He's like, okay, you can leave. Like that to me, that's not kidnapping. He didn't kidnap you. You can leave
No,
at
I'm
any
not
point
saying
in time.
I'm not saying he kidnapped them, but the way that
I
he's
know, but
talking-
I'm agreeing
yeah.
with you. I'm saying there's definitely a charge on that. That's some sort of
Yeah,
charge. Like,
that's the
that's
thing.
still
That's the
self-snitching.
thing. Is you're still.
I don't think it's as
self-snitching.
bad, but
Yeah, exactly. It's not like
That's
straight up
horrible.
kidnapping, but it's not looking good, bro. That's all I'm gonna
it's
say.
not looking good.
Allowed out. Restricting somebody of their movement is part of force, fraud, or coercion.
You stay in the house. You don't go nowhere. You're not no restaurant, no club, nothing.
Do you get to eat? Do you get to take a shit? When you start
No,
controlling
no,
somebody,
no, no,
by-
no, no, no.
Nah,
Pause
this
it.
nigga
He's
capping.
making
Nah,
it
this
obvious
nigga capping,
this.
bro. This
Because-
white nigga
no,
capping, bro.
No, this thing out of context. When Andrew Tate said this, he said, "If you're with me, you can't do any of this shit. But if you're not with me, you can do whatever you want." Like this nigga trying to make it some other shit. It's
No,
not.
that's what coercion is, though. That's literally.
It's
what
not,
it is.
nigga. No,
I'm not gonna lie. That coercion shit is
No, no,
weak,
no, no,
bro.
that shit
Listen,
is
that
mad
coercion.
weak.
Listen. I disagree with the coercion shit. It's kind of weak, but that's what it is, though.
No, because
I know.
me and
I know.
Drew-
It's a law.
That's how it's defined.
Me and
So it
Drew had
doesn't
this
matter.
conversation. We were talking about how like there was some dude, like you remember I told you the thing on Twitter or some shit where it was like a dude had his girl. His girl wanted him to come over and watch a movie, and it was like 1 a.m. and it was raining. And he lives like an hour away or like 30 minutes away or some shit like that. And he came over, he tried to like have sex with her or some shit like that. She was like, I don't really feel like it.
And he was like, I found
he was like, are you serious? Like, you think I came over here in the middle of the night just to watch a movie or some shit like that?
Yeah.
And then she's like, all right, I don't want you to leave. So, okay. And like, my whole thing is like, he never said like, so he implied he wanted to have sex.
You.
I guess you would say he applied pressure or whatever, right? And that's wrong. But then all the females in the comments were like, oh, she forced him to do that or this, that, and the third. And she never really wanted to have sex, but she did it to appease him. It's like, you don't have to appease me. You could appease yourself. Just say, leave my house, nigga. Like, I watched this movie.
No, but that's not the same situation. But yeah, I agree with
you. No, they were saying that was coercion, though. They were saying like that's
people don't know what coercion actually is, but like what he
but that's basically what he said. He said, when you're with me,
what the lawyer is saying is the same shit as what the woman is saying.
That's what I'm saying. That's basically the same shit. If you're with me, you don't leave the house. But if you don't want to be with me, you can leave the house. Like,
yeah. No, because he's being oh, you didn't say that she could shit. And I'm like, bro, come on, let's be for real.
No. I'm not saying that part. I'm saying that part, of course, is like he was like grasping at straws at that point. But I'm saying like the whole thing about, oh yeah, you can't leave. Like you can't be saying that shit on camera. That's what I'm saying. When you have other stuff that's stacked on top of it. That's
it's gonna look bad.
Well, this video is also old videos. So this is older shit. Like
it doesn't matter. That's
I know I understand it, but this is like I don't think he would have said this shit like had like the last couple of months type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, I mean that's the problem with niggas who self-snitch. They be talking too much, especially in the past because they don't really know how to navigate the internet like that. It is what it is. He said, "Is it true that what?" Oh, this nigga.
I was up, bro.
This nigga.
I was a panda. We want to make it all
not true, bro. That's
all
crazy.
team gay.
All-star gay team. That's
all-star gay team. We're just wild shit because it's ridiculous.
Let's see what this nigga's saying because right now he's kind of grasping at straws.
This nigga trying to make it.
That is the crux of you come here on a promise, but when you get here, I control your every movement. That's coercion.
Forget the sex part. Start beating the shit out. I grab you by your neck, start annoying me, trying to resist. I just
that is who he's.
That's not.
All right. There's no context on that. That was clearly a joke. Like I don't know.
This I don't know who the fuck. His editing team is on peak. I don't know. His editing.
I'm not gonna lie. That was a bad joke, but it was.
No. He's obviously he's not actually gonna like say I'm gonna like. He's not doing that.
I gotta hear the context behind it, but that's what I'm
saying. That's
now when he was like
out of context.
Oh, on promise of one thing. Now if I'm like okay, come to my if I come to my crib, let's study, and I'm trying to like fuck. That's like But if I'm like okay, because he was like okay, he's like come here, you can't when you're with me, you can't do certain things. That's not coercion. Like you can leave. Like as long as you can leave, I'm not going with that shit. Like she's like I'm poor, so I have to go with it. But he's doing wild things. Like no one told you to stay. Like leave.
And if we're gonna talk about coercion, we're gonna talk about coercion. Like I hate this shit because that's coercion. It's like come over and study, and you're trying to fuck, right? But we're talking about coercion. Bitches be doing it this most too. Oh, I'll go out with you for free food because you think you have a chance. Like what are we talking about? You don't like me.
Yeah,
you don't
like playing this shit.
You're making me think you're making me think that you like me so you can get free food from me. Like what are we talking about? Like bitches be doing the same shit. Oh, come talk to me. I'm bored. Like you don't actually care about me. You just want to have somebody to vent to. Like bitches be doing the same shit, but niggas don't be complaining. I guess it's one of the things when you're a man, you just charge to the game or whatever like that. Like the females be coercing too. They be saying like, oh, you can have some sexual whatever, but they be getting other stuff out of niggas.
Spitting.
I just because we always hear it where it's all like the man made her have sex or whatever. We always hear it like that, right? But the women,
most of those cases, like that's my thing. Like coercion is not rape, bro. Because people, oh, that's not a form of rape, bro. I'm not going.
Yeah. No, I don't think anybody's trying to argue that. But like people think
joints. I mean,
my whole thing is like when people talk about coercion, they think it's only on the male side. The men only do it to the women. Women do it to men.
It happens both ways for sure.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But niggas happen if when a woman is coercing herself, like coercing you with her body, you think she's giving you the illusion that you could have pussy. And making you do other stuff for her.
Well,
like, also to point out, I'm not even saying that Andrew Tate is innocent. He's clearly not innocent. Oh, we don't know what's happening, but he's not on the innocent side of the spectrum for sure. But off the video we're watching right now, it's like
this nigga obviously has like he has
I don't think
a slant.
No,
Yeah.
I also think that
But-
the way that the criminal courts look at shit is different from how
Yeah,
niggas just
they're
look
looking at it.
down. That's
It
what I'm
looks like
saying.
they're looking at it, trying to be like, okay, we're on his head already. We're like, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
exactly. As in, like, they're trying to prove he's guilty, so they're looking at the shit and saying,
Every
"All right,
little
what
piece
can
of-
we
yeah.
use?" Yeah, that's
Data
the
talk,
thing.
yeah.
Like, that's the problem. It's like because I think they already have other evidence, but then if they have him talking about the shit that they have evidence of him doing, that's a problem. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
All right, so you said there was a part in the clip where the nigga was talking about tax evasion. We gotta hear that. I gotta hear him say it.
we should
All
finish
right.
the whole video.
Because the tax shit, that if you actually doing that, there's no like
that was a different video. Hold on, let me
no.
let me turn it on.
That's more important. If he's actually saying, because you said there was a video where he said that
There was this one
where he takes the women's money, he says that he's gonna pay their taxes, but he keeps the money. That is a crime. Like that is a crime. Like if he
For
said
sure,
he's
for
doing
sure.
that, that's a crime.
Yeah, let me try and find that shit real quick. Hold on. All right.
That's
we
like
got
if
it
I
now.
own a corporation with y'all too, and you know how niggas take the taxes out your fee or whatever right there. Like if you work at a federal company, they take the taxes out, and I say, "Oh, Joe, I'm taking the taxes out your pay, and I'm just keeping that shit." That's a crime. Like
Nigga said, "If am I the only one who's tired of the dumbass Jordan Poole meme where he plays good?" 'Cause he's
the
out of
funniest
time.
shit was I kind of fuck with female basketball TikTokers because I think it was like Jalen Rose's daughter. He said when I come to the game and Jordan Poole shoots 0-40, it turns him all over 7 times in the first half. And it's like I fell down to my knees with a lock.
That's actually
Oh, you say
pretty
she's
funny.
not a baddest.
That's,
she's
yeah,
not
that's
a
pretty
bad-
good. Yeah, that's
she's
pretty
not-
funny.
That
Like-
meme is it's not a top
It's just
tier meme.
overused
It's
right
just-
now. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, and
Nah,
also they weren't actually bad.
Zach's favorite.
That
meme
was a
right now.
crazy.
That's a crazy meme. I'm not gonna.
You
lie.
know who dropped that in the chat? That was me. It's like, I dropped that.
That shit was funny.
That's a
This show
crazy meme.
Carmel weak ass highlight. I was like, that's crazy.
Nah,
That could
but
never
what's
be
it
my
called?
goat, so I will not stand for him. Like, I
Like I
was just
said, that
like,
could never be my goat.
I can't
That's
rep that
funny.
nigga. He could never.
But
Could never do
so
that.
you is this the video where he's talking about?
Yeah, yeah.
Here's the
that's the
video
one
of
where
when he said
says
he's
that.
the taxes shit or whatever. Or
Yeah. Hold on.
Look at one of his very first videos that he did. These are his words, not my words.
When you say webcam company, people assume, oh, it's just a sex fest. But in reality, it's a shitload of people management. The HR category of the webcam business is the largest and most important thing. You're effectively taking girls, teaching them how to make unlimited money from home, and then making sure they give it all to you. Your goal is to inspire a girl to make money. So the way you're going to do that is you have to have some element of influence. And you're going to have that element of influence through her respecting you, looking up to you, and her believing she needs you. And this is extremely important because at the beginning, she will need you, but then she won't need you. But you have to keep that fallacy, keep that dream alive.
Now this is
His
that's
words,
very
fallacy,
illegal. I ain't gonna
fraud.
lie. That's
That's not illegal.
Like I'm not gonna lie. That hold on.
No. Whatever you say, that's not illegal.
That's-
That's just
no.
fucked up. That's fucked up. That's fucked. No,
That's
it's
just
fucked
lit.
up. But that's not illegal. Make it so. Like think about it.
No. Admitting on live television that you made that you made a business in which in which the employees give all their money to you. That there's no way that's
No,
on
no,
camera. There's no way.
You can't
That's
do
got to be a
that.
law.
You
There's
can't
no
do it 'cause
way.
They're your
There's
employees.
labor laws for that.
So you're saying that you're stealing from your employees essentially. I mean, I'm just saying like the shit he's put on camera.
I think how he phrased that, like he's taking the money, he's reinvesting, and he's obviously like giving the money.
No, that's not how he phrased
that's
it.
what
That's
he
not
said.
coping.
Not how he.
King is coping.
This nigga, that's
That
cap,
nigga is
man.
coping.
That
All right,
nigga's coping hard.
The
That nigga's trying to
tax.
save
Let's
his
go to the
loaded
tax
ass.
shit. The tax shit.
You trying to save us? This man making arguments that his lawyer would make.
That shit crazy. Man.
All right, hold on.
That's exactly
These niggas
what a
already
pimp
asking that
does.
shit.
She can't do this without you to ensure that she doesn't do it without you. At the beginning, she can, but there'll become a point she can. But you being here, it synergizes this teamwork energy. We're going to do this together. Yeah, you go on the camera. Don't worry. I'll talk to the guys. I'm going to talk to them. We're a team. Happy, positive teamwork. There's no negative energy in this business.
You imagine you talking to this hot blonde girl and you webcam with her and you send her messages and you find out it's actually just a bald-headed top G on the other side.
All right, these niggas making
Okay.
jokes. But anyways, what's it called?
I think we get the idea though. We don't have to keep on
Yeah.
going into it.
I kind of want to see. I kind of want to see where
I mean, he says more shit. He says.
I want to see the tax evasion shit because that's
he says more shit.
that's something you can't like.
Also, Shaq, while we on this, like niggas are saying you riding for that nigga heavy. Like,
Jim, shut up, nigga. Like, goddamn. Like,
Talk to that nigga. Then nigga might as well change your name to Jim,
hold on,
nigga.
Shaq. How do I
Press that nigga.
Come on.
Yeah, you
This
this
nigga-
nigga tweaking.
I don't
This
know how to
nigga
use this shit,
struggling.
Nah, what's it called? Go ahead, Shaq. Like, what you got to say to Joe?
no, all I gotta say, this nigga Jim tried to sneak this nigga. Like, I didn't know who that was. Bro. Like, shut up. I'm just playing devil's advocate. Like, I'm not a top.
Shut up. This nigga cap. Devil's advocate.
You wasn't you sucking on bones before the camera came on, nigga? Like, I would hear that shit. Nigga.
So
Like,
niggas can't eat protein? I'm trying to get big.
That's
Come on
crazy.
now.
Hey,
Niggas
yo.
can't eat protein? It was
Hey, yo,
chicken
you-
wings. We're not gonna do
Yeah,
that.
I know, you was sucking-
Allegations of sucking on bones. That's crazy.
That
I
nigga
wasn't
was
sucking
sucking
on
on.
bones,
He was trying to get all the
I
flavor
just-
off
I
that.
just
shit.
I don't know if
finished
there's
my chicken wings,
protein
bro.
in bones, bro. I
nigga-
don't know that.
Shaq, don't you eat hot dogs for a living? We're not gonna do this. Like, let's keep it a stack. Let's keep it a beam, bro. I don't want to really get on your head like that.
I am the glizzy hat slinging slasher, but like
What?
so that you don't win.
Get
Like, what
back
are
to
you
the
doing?
video. This is crazy. All right, Joe.
She believes she needs you, which is extremely important. Another reason we use Chatbait is because they will pay you in Bitcoin.
This is tax
And this is
evasion.
amazing because you've all seen the thought audit shit that's going on. You've all seen the fucking legalities of banking. Trying to get money out of these sites into your bank without paying a shitload of tax is actually very difficult.
See, it's that whole avoiding taxes, and it's not legal.
So in the last 6 months, Chatbait have released a Bitcoin option. So they'll pay you in Bitcoin. Tax is also another important element for controlling your woman. You're not going to pay anybody tax because you're getting paid in Bitcoin. So you don't need to pay tax to anybody. Tell your girl that you're paying the tax because girls are lazy and girls are stupid and girls don't understand how taxes work. So the girl's working with you and you're like, oh, okay, yeah, we made this much money, but I'm going to pay the tax to make sure we don't get in trouble. She'll sit there and go, okay. Now that allows you to do two things. One, it's another control element. If I work with him, my tax is not a problem. If I do it alone, I have to deal with taxes. Taxes are complicated. It allows you to pay her a smaller percentage. So I used to pay my girls 30%. So for every $10,000 they made, I give them 3, and I keep 7. They thought they were on 50%, and I said that the disparity is because of taxes. So you're on 50%, we get to pay the tax first, and then it's 50-50. So really you're paying 30, you tell them you're paying 50, difference is in the tax. That's where the disparity lies, taxes. They want to get fresh or whatever.
So like
that's crazy.
you see how this nigga basically snitching on himself, bro.
Okay, so not only
What's
is he
crazy
not-
is didn't Trump also say that he don't pay taxes and shit? But it was like
No,
No,
but
but he's
the way
doing
that
it.
he
No,
does
so
the way that
Trump,
he does
so
it is
Trump
legal.
was using legal loopholes.
Yeah, he was using legal
to
methods.
not pay
okay.
taxes.
Yeah.
He's legit not paying taxes and stealing
Because-
wages from his
yeah.
workers, but like that's
Yeah,
different.
That's crazy.
he's a little blunt. I can't lie.
Niggas say he's a little blunt. So if any of you guys wanted to know why we said he was self-snitching, there you go. Like
Because I'm saying so like I was saying earlier, so even if they weren't on for the sex trafficking or the rape shit or whatever, the sex allegations, this is allegations all on its own. The tax evasion shit,
yeah,
that shit is all on its own.
like I know.
It's funny
I know
enough,
it's here they could put you away for a long ass time for taxes.
Yeah.
They always
For
do.
his image, I think the tax stuff might have been better if he had just gotten that. Because now all the joints are like, oh my gosh, you're listening to a sexual predator or whatever. So it's like, damn. But
They said Aiden shaving his head must have been the biggest dick riding move they've ever seen. I mean,
yeah, that was OC.
yeah, that was crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
They said Panda Bear said I'm cook. I don't know if he's actually cooking or if he's just trying to, but he said I'm cooking. If you're looking good, guarantee he gets his booty taken. Thing is, like,
I don't know if he's not cooking. I don't know if he's cooking, bro.
I don't know if he's like, I don't know if he's actually making food. Or if
I'm not
he's
gonna say
like,
that
thinks
nigga
that's cooking.
Tate gonna be in jail with his brother Tristan, and they both train.
They might be
fighters.
all. They might be all right. They might, be all
Bro,
right.
if they go to jail, they're probably gonna separate them. That's what they do, right?
Unless
so
he gets.
he-
I mean, he might get. If it's separate, he getting jumped. It's up.
You're trying to see his ass is took.
Nah,
It's over. If they jump him,
it's gone.
Somebody
But
go hold
at
him
the
down.
same-
While,
at the same time, I'm like, he's an MMA fighter, right? He should be all right. But then it's like they might jump you, right?
Yeah,
But
that's
then-
the problem.
they go
Because
they go
the thing
jump
is-
with his meat. They go jump with their meat out.
They go jump you, and they're prison niggas, so they're obviously strong in some manner.
Yeah,
But then
Like-
it
like-
depends because Mike Tyson went to jail. Niggas really weren't fucking with him.
Well, because
He was
Mike
just
Tyson.
No,
that's-
Mike Tyson had a fight like every day in jail. That's what he
That's
said.
the thing. So because niggas had to
Like,
test him.
that's why when he
But
was
the thing is,
fighting
but the thing
Evander
is,
Holyfield,
Mike
like,
Tyson
he
would
bit
knock
his ear.
niggas out though. That's why he came out stronger. So then, I think Mike Tyson said this in. He said the first month.
But my point is, I'm not saying Mike Tyson and Andrew Tate are close in strength. But my point is that he was able to make it. Like he was able to. You got dropped.
No, he was able to make it out. But a big part of that, Mike Tyson said he had to fight. He fought every day for a month, and then niggas stopped fighting because he knocked everybody out that he fought with. So
I mean, I'm saying if Andrew Tate can do that, he's obviously not Mike Tyson.
Mike
He can do that, he's
Tyson.
all right.
No.
I'm not saying he can't.
that nigga was-
But
that nigga
he's still an MMA fighter though. He's
That
still
nigga
Mike
throwing
Tyson
leg
went,
kicks
no,
and
but
shit.
Mike Tyson went in during his prime. This nigga Andrew
That
Tate.
nigga was tough.
like, come on, yo.
Well, I will say that another thing that helped Mike Tyson was that he would fight, then go in the hole for a couple of days and cut out, then fight again. So he wasn't really like in regular population a lot.
Oh
That
yeah.
first couple.
That might,
Man,
that
I'm
might
gonna
be a
let you
strat,
take-
though. Get yourself
I'm gonna
into
let
like isolation. Like
You
know
do
what
some
I'm saying?
fuck shit and they throw you in like what's that
Yeah.
shit called? I'm
I forgot what it's
Let's call it
something isolation.
solitary.
Solitary
Solitary
confinement. That's what it
confinement.
is. Like niggas go crazy in there, but it's better than getting your ass took. I'm not
You're
gonna
top
lie.
G. You should be all right. All I'm saying is that
You
that
say
nigga
you're top
Andrew,
G.
that
Like,
other Andrew, I'm the best Andrew in the verse. I've been telling niggas, it's just getting worse and worse. My cheeks are intact. I ain't gonna lie to you. That nigga's cheeks might not be intact. I can't. I don't
What
know.
about
It's
Andrew?
not
What
too
about
good.
Andrew Wiggins? He
Andrew
what about
Wiggins? That nigga is living it up. I ain't gonna lie to you, nigga. But I don't
Andrew
know. We'll
Wiggins?
see. That nigga, he I don't know.
That nigga good now. What you mean? That nigga want to ring.
He playing nice now. He came back from injury or some shit.
He's still nigga Andrew. He can't even run for it. We're not worried, bro. Come on, keep it a bit.
They said Tatum a shameless stat pad.
Yeah, I think he
Oh,
had.
yeah,
I just saw he had like
He had 50.
he had 3, he had like 50, yeah, some shit like that.
Oh,
I haven't really been watching any NBA games. But speaking of the NBA, we was chopping up yesterday. You know what I'm saying I don't know how we got here, but we looked up NBA nicknames and we got a couple of them. So today we're gonna just go over and rank, not rank, just go over NBA, just sports nicknames. So it's gonna check because I'm not gonna lie, there's a couple of them are kind of funny. So we probably gonna go into that next.
all right. So like Shaq.
I mean, you got the link, King?
There's definitely
Shaq can lead us in.
Dr. Thunder is inspired by a nickname like from an NBA player. Like, so what NBA player is that?
So let's go to Yo nickname tree.
Yield. Okay. Ryan Monkey said Tam couldn't do that to Wiggins. Of course not. I mean, like niggas can't score on Andrew. Like it doesn't matter what Andrew, you can't score on that. Like
I don't know. The one like right here, that nigga gets scored on a lot.
by who? Right let's not lie. Let's not count.
I mean, nigga, anytime I get guarding,
I claim your weak ass up, nigga. Nah. Give me like half a year. I'm actually
Come
it'll be embarrassing, nigga.
So the one my nickname, Dr. Thunder, you know what I'm saying? It's inspired after a nigga named Chocolate Thunder. Now that sounds like a gay strip name.
Chocolate Thunder is probably that's top 10 gay shit. I can't lie. Chocolate Thunder sounds like that sounds like a burly nigga. I can't count.
I'm not gonna lie. That's
It's Daryl.
in the third industry, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
It's Daryl Dawkins. Like I don't know if that's different. Like
Daryl.
I don't know. We also talking about like Glenn Robinson, like big dog. Like you never call a nigga big dog on the court like that.
Big dog. Like, I don't know. Get the list out. We should.
I have the list out. I'm reading.
No, but I'm saying we should show it. Come on, bro.
On the freaking screen, bro.
Yeah, send it to Cream or Cream pull it up. Come on. Now.
They call Steve.
This is bad streaming we're doing.
They call Steve Nash Hair Canada. That shit is hilarious.
That
was when he had hair.
That's decent. That's not hard though.
He did used to have long hair. Isn't that your goat? Is Hair Canada your goat? Kareem? Is that like
who? Hair.
What they call? They call Andrew. They call him like Maple Jordan.
Maple Mamba.
Maple Mamba. That's kind of hard.
All right, Zach.
So we got Zebo. Oh, Zebo kind of hard.
That shit is not tough.
What is this shit, bro?
I thought
that nigga looks sad as shit. That nigga Zebo was 6'7", 270. I don't know. He was the original Zion.
He was the original Zion, you say?
He was like 6'7", 260, 270.
Wait, Kareem, is it full screen? Do you have it full screen or?
Son, having Cool be your nickname is so whack, bro. Like, well, that's Joe Cool Johnson. That shit is just weak.
I think he had a different nickname.
ISO Joe. I thought it was ISO Joe.
ISO Joe,
yes.
yeah.
Yeah,
this list's not even good, bro. What are we talking about?
Not even good, bro.
Mark Jackson said, "I thought your nickname was the young Glizzy Bandit." With all due respect, he's talking to you, Shaq. So
He's talking to you.
I mean, it was so we upgraded from the young Glizzy Bandit to the old Glizzy Bandit. We're old Glizzy Bastard. We're the old Glizzy Bastard now.
Glizzy Bastard.
No, that's a rap nigga. I forgot his
That's
name.
old. That's old.
Old dirty bastard. Yeah.
Oh, dirty bastard.
He just changed it with Glizzy because he's.
He said, "Bullies get bullied where I'm from." Zebo.
That's said that. That's hard.
That's hard.
He said that to DeMarcus Cousin. DeMarcus Cousin.
Yeah, he said, "Where I'm from, bullies get bullied." I said, "Get his ugly ass."
This nigga right here.
Yes, that nigga was in the trenches. Stop playing with his ugly ass.
So he said it to DeMarcus Cousin. DeMarcus Cousin. They ended up losing the game because he was with Sacramento. DeMarcus Cousins still had I think he had like 30, like 9 assists and like 11. He was basically Jokic before Jokic was Jokic.
No,
like
that's a crazy statement.
No.
The point of what
actually those few years he kind of was.
He was tough.
I mean,
also,
I'm not saying he wasn't tough, but
also a good passer. Also scored a lot. Like he was just more.
I guess it was just more anger. But what's it
called?
called? The point of what he was saying wasn't that
Jokic be getting angry, bro. It's just that he's white. He don't be getting as much technical. But,
no. What's that? Jokic do be getting he do be flipping.
I'm getting mad, bro.
Calling nigga cat is crazy.
That's not hard.
Hey, that man pussy on the floor.
Pussy's crazy. Nah, skip that one. That's weak.
That's weak as hell. Sam, I am.
Like, is that
get his Dr. Seuss ass nigga on this nigga's head. That's
Dr. Seuss ass nigga. I never heard that name, bro.
Sam Cassell, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not trying to get on Sam Cassell's head.
I'm not gonna. Dollar Bill Bradley.
Dollar Bill Bradley's low key decent.
That's kind of hard.
That's kind of hard. I'm not gonna lie.
They say, someone guard Dollar. Like, y'all nigga, nigga, come get this change, nigga. That's kind of a bar. That's a bar.
Come get this buck, little nigga. Come on, man.
Come with this buck. That's low key a bar. Come on.
Yeah, that's hard. Dwayne
Flash. That's a top 10. That's
top tier nickname.
Oh, that's hard.
I hope they're just alphabetical. Otherwise, they're tweaking. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, they're tweaking, bro.
But we gonna have to get through this list. So we gotta the shitty ones are going. Bad news, Barnes.
That's nobody knows who that nigga is.
Bad news,
bro. Nigga only knows Irving in this picture. Like
that's what I'm saying. What team is that? Spirits something?
Spirit.
I
don't know, bro.
It's all right. Skip that nigga. We can't spend too much time.
He dominated the ABA, but struggled in the NBA.
He was a scrub. I don't know.
He was weak.
Jesus Shuttleworth.
Jesus Shuttleworth.
It's not. I don't think it's hard, but like, I mean, we know where it's
that
from.
nickname is too long. Because they couldn't call him Jesus. They could call him nigga Jesus. That was too long.
No, I think they just called him Jesus Shuttleworth. That's what they called him.
But skip it. It's cool.
Way too long. It's whatever. Harold
that's
Happy.
That nigga gay.
Weak. Big dog. Big dog.
Big dog.
Big dog. Big dog crazy.
That would be a tough ass nickname, especially if you were like in a fraternity or some shit like that.
Yeah, I mean, it's iconic. It's not iconic because of the movie, though. I don't think it's iconic for iconic sake, if that makes sense.
I guess. I don't know. I didn't watch that.
Why you so low?
Hondo?
John Hondo Havlicek.
That nigga in the Migos? Like, what are we? That nigga from Migos?
What does that even mean?
Hondo? I don't know.
That sound like a wrestling.
This nigga said, "I don't know, Kareem. Your shit falling apart, King. I seen that."
Who?
That sound like a takeoff.
Oh, that shit got loud. Goddamn.
Hondo.
Nah, yeah, skip that shit weak. He's just kind of iconic for Ray. Jokic hit a game winner, step back three. Something.
Steve Hair Canada.
That's not hard though. It's not hard.
Hair Canada. That's
and there's Hair Canada. That shit hard.
That is kind of hard. I'm not gonna lie.
True Warrior.
No one calls him that. Everyone calls him Meta World Peace. That's his nickname, bro.
They call a nigga, Meta World. And they said, Nick, that's my name, King.
Yeah, that's literally his name.
Kangaroo
Kid.
That's not Riz.
He looks like Ayo Shaq. Remember that nigga Crackhead Bounce? It looks like him, bro.
I'm not gonna lie.
That's his uncle, bro.
Crackhead Bounce could be related to that nigga. I'm not gonna lie.
But look at his last name, Cunningham, like Randy Cunningham, 9th grade ninja.
All right, what's his description?
I don't think the comparison for. Okay, just keep going.
What?
Yeah, he said this list is not good. This list is not good.
Popeye
is weak.
Mount,
the Kembe Mount, that's not hard. The Whopper
Mount
is hard.
crazy.
No. So what they call it the Kembe Mount Matumbo. That shit is hard. Because he would block shots, Mount Matumbo.
Yeah.
Call it a nigga
Jamal Silk Wilkins.
That shit is kind of Jamal Silk.
That sounds like an adult
They
star.
said this list is not cooking.
That shit. We try to fumble through the weak ones, bro, because I know some of them are gonna be.
I'm not gonna lie to you. You know what? That sound like he used to rinse bitches up. They call.
Why
me
did
Silk,
Chris
yo.
Caveman have a nickname? This nigga was ass.
I'm not gonna lie. Chris Caveman is kind of hard.
That's
though.
kind of
Big
hard.
big
Low
hard
key,
Caveman.
low key. I'm hearing him out. I ain't
But
gonna
he
cap.
was terrible.
But his
He
nickname
was
wasn't
actually
terrible. Cream, speak a little loud or speak closer to the mic or some shit. It's like what?
Jumping Joe Caldwell. That just sound like some. That sound like some like
You know these niggas are weak. I don't know what jersey that is, bro.
Yeah. Wait, is it better now?
That's what Barry Allen. That's what I'm talking about. When it's me, when I'm streaming, I'll be on that shit, nigga. Let's talk about that niggas.
Niggas
Let him
said-
know. Let him know.
No,
I'll be on my shit,
it be
nigga.
showing up slow, bro. It be showing up slow. It's
I
not-
don't
it be
know.
showing up slow. I
don't
can't
know.
speak on it.
But they
man.
could be
It
missing the
showing up
comments and
slow.
shit. I'm like, damn. I be had to do it before I said, nigga. I don't know. Chris.
I be on my. It's because I have to do two things at once, bro.
All right,
So I got you. You need help, nigga.
Black Mamba.
Black Mama's top 10. That's top 10. Giving yourself a top 10 is hard, bro. That's
So
actually
why is
hard.
he 79? Like these niggas be tweaking.
I don't know the
bro.
list. The list is ass. I'm just going off of what I know.
Listen,
they say Cream is not
man.
him.
Listen, man.
Spitting. They might be spitting. I don't know. They never said that to me. I don't know.
Thing is,
They never said that shit to me.
they be underappreciating me.
So
heavy. I'm not gonna lie.
is Drew's new name Himmerfordette? Like, is that him? Is that
Himmerfordette. That might be me. I don't know that shit.
So your last name had Tiny Archibald. That nigga's.
I've heard this name before.
That's what I'm saying. Thank you, Gon Kiloa. Thank you, man. Big buck. That's
Well,
what
like,
I'm saying.
I don't know, but calling another nigga Tiny, like, I don't know.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't know. He'll get Tiny. His girlfriend gonna be like, how you know Tiny? That's crazy. To me, that's not Riz. I don't know. That's
You can
not
say his
fitting.
girlfriend be like, "How you get Tiny is crazy."
No, go down. Look at the one under that one. Hey, yo, here comes
Big nasty. Easy. That's tough. That's low-key tough. Yo, come on,
Hey,
let's
here
get Big
comes
Nasty.
All right, so we're just talking now. Okay.
I don't know. I
don't know what that
that
even
is,
means.
The wobbler.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Could you imagine like Big Nasty penetrated the D? I don't know, like that. Big Nasty put it on his head. I don't know, like that.
Y'all remember that clip?
Big
where
Nasty
nigga-
gives
he
him
was-
a facial. I don't know. I don't know. They do be saying the facial. The facial's just great.
Yeah, they do be saying they be saying that, bro.
Oh
That's
my
crazy.
God! Right now, I'm from Big Nasty. Oh.
Nah, we're not even gonna give this any time. Just keep
Y'all
going.
Dr.
Dr. Duncanstein, that shit
Nigga.
called wait.
The Ukraine train, that shit is ass. That's
Hold
I'm not
on.
gonna lie, that shit sounds gay, bro.
That nigga ready to trace
The
me.
Ukraine train. What are we talking about?
That nigga was-
Only-
that nigga-
There's
that nigga
only
was-
dudes on the court. I don't know.
That
Hold
nigga
on.
was
Let's hear
ass.
him out. Let's hear him out. I don't
we
know.
can't. I don't hear
That
about
look like
Ukraine
a
getting
fucking
bombed
what's his
right
name? You
now,
look
but
Alex
other than
Caruso.
that-
I ain't gonna lie.
No, speaking of which, have y'all seen that video that's been going on social media where it's all like me and my friends used to run trains and I was like the Michael Jackson of the group? That shit is crazy.
Nigga said the Michael Jackson of the group is insane.
Chet the Jet. I thought it was Kane the Jet.
I thought it was-
Walker.
I know. I think
That's
Kenny
Kenny
the
Smith.
Jet.
That's Kenny
Kenny
Smith.
the Jet is G-E-T-T. It's like two T's. I don't know why.
We're not doing that.
No, we're
Keep
not
going.
doing that, bro. That's what I'm saying. Captain. Oh, I remember that. Captain Kirk.
Captain
Heinrich.
Kirk sounds decent. It's
Captain
decent.
Kirk.
Captain
Yeah,
Kirk
because
is
Captain
hard.
Kirk. Yeah.
Isn't that a fucking Star Trek reference?
Yeah, that's a Star Trek reference.
That shit is weak. Moses, chairman of the board.
Yeah, that's not.
Chairman
Oh
of the
no,
board.
he did have.
That's
He
why
did
they-
have a couple boards.
That's why he's underrated, bro.
That's why he's underrated because his nickname was ass. Niggas don't know him.
No,
Chairman of the
so
boards is
that
crazy.
nickname is tough because I think he averaged like I
It's
think
too
he's top
long
five-
though.
He's top 5 in
Way too
rebounding. I
long.
think he is top 5 in rebounding. But
He's,
like
that part's
chairman
tough.
of the
But
board-
that other part's
oh,
not tough.
Yeah. Mark Mad Dog Madsen.
that nigga just, I think he used to fight niggas. I think that was his name.
Be easy.
Damn,
Because he used to,
I'm not gonna
no. Because Michael Beasley used to smoke weed.
Michael
That's why
Be
they call
Easy
him
Beasley.
Beasley.
That shit. Be easy. Ayo,
Beasley,
be easy.
Beasley.
Dog. Ayo, be
Be
easy. Dog. That
easy,
shit hard.
dog.
Be
That's
easy,
decent.
dog.
Low key, that might be decent. Big Shot, Mr. Big Shot is kind of that's hard. That's actually kind of hard. Like another shot from Mr. Big Shot. That's tough, nigga. That's me. I know seeing him. That's tough. That's tough. You can't make.
It's kind of hard. What's it called? Leonard Truck Ross.
Just keep. If it's weak, just keep it going.
The Pink
Pink, come
Panther.
on.
Pink Panther's
That's
kind of
not-
hard.
That's not hard. What?
No.
That's not hard.
No, because like the
We're
Pink Panther's a gem. That's I don't know. That might be hard.
not- No,
Oh,
stop.
that might be
Stop.
hard.
Boo.
The Red Rocket. I remember this.
That's how gay. That's how gay.
Yeah.
Hey yo, go catch.
I remember that bottle,
yo.
bro.
Hey yo, come catch.
Yo, there are you.
Tough
Tough
juice.
Juice sounds
Hey,
fun.
yo.
Panda Bear says why Billups look like Kareem but less retarded. I don't know. I don't know what's
Oh
going
my
on.
God.
I don't know what's going on with
mean
you. But
more
they're all your head.
retarded. I don't even understand what this nigga's talking about, bro.
I don't know. They're saying you're retarded. Like, what's your like refute? You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
okay.
Austin the Cruiser. That's the
Crusher.
The Crusher, nigga.
Of course.
No, that's not hard.
That nigga was flying. Though. Look at that nigga. Look at
He
that
barely
nigga.
dunked that shit. No, Boom
Boom
Dizzle. That's
Dizzle?
not hard.
That
sounds
shit is hard.
fair.
Wait, Baron Boom Dizzle
Baron
Davis. That
Davis?
Loki sound. That's Loki not terrible. That's Loki
But
not
it
terrible.
just sounds weird, bro.
I don't know where it comes from. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, keep that going. Keep that going.
Oh, that's kind of hard.
Manu Obi-Wan.
That's
that shit
kind
is
of hard.
Wait, what?
That's kind of
Wait,
I've
what?
never
Manu
heard that, but
Obi-Wan
that's actually kinda
Kenobi?
hard.
That's
Manu
hard.
Obi-Wan
That's
Kenobi, that's
hard.
hard.
That's
Obi-Wan
hard.
Kenobi is
Wait. That's hard. No. That's actually hard as shit.
Oh,
He said
Manu
Manu
Obi-Wan
Obi-Wan
Kenobi is
Kenobi?
actually the
Yo.
hardest
That shit is
name
hard.
I've heard.
No,
Like,
I'm
that
actually.
name.
That's funny.
That's
He
hard.
definitely has the best. He has the best nickname in what is
Spurs
it?
history?
Spurs history. Yeah, because the fundamental.
Yeah.
That's just not it. The
The
fundamental
big
is
fundamental.
Kawhi-
The
wait, what's
niggas
Kawhi-
remember.
no,
It's
the
solid.
Claw's
It's
tough. The
solid.
Claw's
It's
tough.
The
solid.
claw's not better than Obi-Wan Kenobi. The claw.
I
not
mean,
better than
yeah. No. That's a no.
That's
off
a top
that
tier
alone,
nickname.
he should have won at least like a I don't know, MVP or something. That's an MVP level nickname. I can't.
That's tough.
Obi-Wan Kenobi is tough.
That's tough. Nigga said Chris Humpty. Why
Chris
do
Humpty,
they?
huh?
You know they use
That's,
this picture.
you know what's crazy? Instead of an
The
NBA
crazy
photo,
part is they used the picture of a woman who divorced him after she married him for like 3 months. That's
Really?
insane.
That's
I mean, he was
Yeah.
cracking.
That's Kim.
Steven
Stephen
Action
Action
Jackson.
Now
That's
he
That's
got
decent.
action on the floor and off the floor. That nigga did fight niggas. I don't know.
That nigga.
Nigga did
he was
fight
a part of Malice at the Palace. Niggas forget
That
he
nigga
was a
does
part of that
fight.
shit.
He was solid though.
Yeah, I don't know.
Jazzy Cabbage.
Jazzy
that's
Cabbages sounds crazy. Sweet Lou. Oh, Rashard Lewis. That sounds gay. Sweet Lou is crazy.
That sounds.
Hey, yo,
That's not.
They call him Sweet. Oh, the Matrix. Because
The
The Matrix. I don't know where that
Yeah.
came from, but that's hard.
Because
I know
he
where it came from, but I don't know
used
why
to do
that's
everything. Because that's
okay.
why he used to do
I'm about to
everything.
say,
Like
okay.
he
I
like
thought it's
added
because
all
he
the
used. I thought it's because when he shot, he used to lean back. That's what.
No, it's not even. It's not even that. It's.
But that
it's
would make
because
sense
he
if
used
you
to-
lean back when you're shot because in the Matrix you lean back. I don't know.
No, it's because he used to.
Nah,
he used
I'm
to
not gonna lie,
pad all
Shaq's
the.
make more
Like,
sense that you are Kareem.
no, he used to get all the categories. That's the reason why they called him a Matrix. But I
I'm not gonna lie, like Shaq's reasoning's better, respectfully.
I'm just saying that's the reason why. That's the actual reason why.
I'm hearing you, but like it's not spinning.
I'm just letting you know.
Adam, that nigga now. Come on, he didn't even. Play.
That
was
nigga, bro. That nigga apparently he never showered.
Really?
Like yeah,
That's
like,
probably why he
not-
wasn't
It's not
tough.
even a joke. Like that nigga, they say he never showered. The
The
custodian.
custodian.
Oh!
I gotta clean up some trash.
They call him
I
the
gotta clean up
janitor.
the
Is crazy.
I gotta clean up the competition.
I
That's
remember-
That's
No,
that
I
weak
remember
shit,
that he
yo.
was so ass, bro.
That sounds like a crusty ass Frodo. Luke Frodo. That nigga do like Frodo.
I'm not gonna lie.
That
That's slander. That's slander.
nigga look
Who's
like
Frodo?
Frodo.
He looked like a hobbit. That's slander.
that's OD.
That's slander, bro.
That's OD.
Jay Smooth. All right,
Jay Smooth?
this is getting kind of boring. These niggas.
Gerald
Yeah,
Crabbe
Brad
Wallace.
Wallace. Like what are we doing?
Yeah, nah,
Like,
this
why
shit
are they
not hard. It's taking
like,
this
come on,
taking
bro.
too long. I ain't gonna lie.
It is. I'm not gonna lie.
Bones. Nigga,
It's alright though. Yeah, you got charged, nigga.
There's more there.
Nigga selling the stream and shit.
Let's just go. Let's
That's
just
what
go
I'm
through
saying.
all. So we're not gonna go through all.
Birdman
They're not tough,
Anderson,
bro.
the mayor of Hoyer. Like this is not tough, bro.
This is not
Vinsanity, White Chocolate, The Truth,
White
Thunder,
chocolate.
The Glove, like Kenny the Jet.
White
The
chocolate
Jet-
is hard, low
that
key,
was
but it's
with
also
one.
gonna be
It was
gay.
with one T, Shaq. You're just you're not- you're just tripping, bro.
AK-47. The logo.
AK-47
Oh,
is hard.
Agent Zero. Gilbert Arenas was hard, bro. Agent
It's
Zero
hard.
is hard. He's not
This is
lying.
spitting. This is spitting.
He's not lying.
Cream when a white player play, when a white nigga plays good, Cream be mad. I ain't gonna lie. Cream said,
yeah.
yesterday Cream was like,
They call-
"Fuck, I hate this nigga." Said, "Why is this nigga Jokic so good?" I was like, "I don't know. That nigga is Kyle Hoop, but that weak ass nigga do hoop. That is what he does."
They call Big Smooth. That kind of tough. Like here come Big Smooth. The Worm. Dennis Rodman obviously tough.
That's not hard.
Worm
That
is tough.
hard at all. No, it's not.
Worm is not tough. Worm is
Worm
literally-
is not like what?
The
There's
Worm-
no way it's tough.
I literally just think of the dance move. That shit is not hard.
Why he
You said
hating on
why
them?
you hating on them?
I don't know. Well, Cream, why do you hate on white people? Like,
Why do I
that's-
hate
why
on
do
them?
you
I
hate
don't
on
hate on
white
white people. Listen, I just hate on white NBA players because they be overrated. Like that nigga John Stockton. Don't tell me he's not
Oh
overrated.
my no! Let's get on this
don't
right
tell
now.
me he's not
No,
overrated
you got me
because he is,
started,
bro.
bro.
That's what I'm saying.
So one thing I don't like is, I mean, it's okay to be overrated, right? But one thing I don't like is niggas that are overrated for no reason. So like John Stockton, is one of those old head players that especially niggas that didn't watch when he was out, were just like, oh yeah, he's an old head. He has some of these records. He has to be tough. So he gets this weird status of, oh, he's a top 10 point guard. And it's like, he's not that nigga. Like, if we're going to keep it a band, John Stockton is not tough. Like, whenever niggas talk about John Stockton, all they say is his assist record and his steals record, and they went to the finals a couple times.
Yeah. And
the steals and assists, he played 20 years and never missed a game. So good. I mean, good shit, nigga. You didn't miss a game, but that's why. Like he was good at assisting, good at stealing the ball, but like that's why he did that shit.
And also the assist, nigga, they were stat padding for him. They were stat padding for him, bro.
That was back in the day when the home
that man Karl Malone would hit a spin move, a jab step spin move, and then a lay, and they would still call that shit an assist. How? I don't know. Like you're not getting assists for that nowadays. I'm not gonna lie to you.
And that nigga, bro, I think in 20 years he only was top 7 MVP voting one time or twice. Come on, that's not tough. That nigga's not. He's literally not tough.
And he never won the finals, even as a second best player on the team. Like I just,
he's
like
like
not clean.
There's 10 to 15 point guards better than that nigga, bro. We were talking about that with Shaq. I'm like, bro,
is Kyle Lowry better than him?
No,
but Kyle Lowry has a ring though.
Kyle's not better
that's
than him.
it though. But
He's had a better. I mean, is he had a better career? Like,
no,
probably not. So like, but the thing is, John Stockton is not tough. That's my whole point.
React to that Jokic game winner. We're not reacting to that weak shit. What are you talking about?
That's
come on, bro.
No, it was a good game though.
We're not reacting to that weak shit, bro.
You don't want to react to it. We could be reacting to NBA clips.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
I don't know if we're gonna get like copyright struck.
Can we react to the cheese rap battle, bro? Because I feel like we're never gonna do that. Like, I've been talking about this.
We're never gonna do that.
We should do that when we're all in the same place, bro.
But it's still gonna be fire, bro. Come on.
You can't edit it though. That's what I'm saying. You can't edit it. It's not gonna be editable. This nigga
there's not a big rush on it either, Shaq. Like,
yeah.
Patience is a virtue, kid.
It was a while ago.
Mm-hmm.
Patience is a virtue.
So what else you guys want to do? What else you niggas want to do?
I thought we were gonna go. What are you saying?
Or so are we not gonna talk about the rest of the names? Like we gonna.
Some of them are weak, bro.
Okay, but they got Skip to my Lou on that. Skip to my Lou, like
Skip to my Lou's crazy.
Skip to my Lou. Penny Hardaway is a top tier nickname. No one even says
Magic's probably top one.
Well, obviously, but Penny's also good too.
Penny's tough.
They got a nigga named Big Country.
Jokic is greater than Giannis. Not gonna lie, right now he's playing better than Giannis. I will say that.
Is he? I'm not gonna lie. This is the last storyline year for Jokic. Like in the playoffs, he has to tee up. If you don't tee up,
bro, if you don't tee up in the playoffs,
I mean, also I'm really talking about Kareem or gonna be on his head. I'm not gonna.
No, just in general. It's not even just gonna.
I said niggas, but it's what about the forefront? That's not.
What about Dummy Wilkins, the human highlight reel?
That's hard.
The human highlight reel is so tough. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
So tough.
Honestly, Vince Carter's gonna try to steal that nickname. Splash Bros is tough.
That's tough.
What about Earl the Pearl? Earl the Pearl Monroe.
That sounds kind of sus, but it's I guess
Earl of the Pearl.
It is kind of tough, but it's also
Earl the Pearl.
Jokic brothers or Morris brothers. Who winning? I'm not gonna lie. I saw Jokic brothers. Them niggas look like they put niggas in.
Who's winning?
Jokic brothers.
Jokic brothers are Serbian mobsters. They're legit.
They're that.
Oh, that doesn't mean they play basketball. Only
Jokic. No, in a fight. Of course,
not a fight.
Oh, you're talking about in a fight? Well, obviously, Jokic brothers, bro. What are we talking about? Giannis has to tee up in the playoffs, otherwise people will call them frauds. I guess. I mean,
no, I feel like Giannis has already won.
I feel like Giannis has already won a chip, so it doesn't matter as much.
Once you won a chip one time, unless you're, I mean, the thing is this thing, right?
And then also,
Giannis' stretching is anticipated to be like a top 10 player of all time by like off of like how it's looking. So they're gonna be on his head, kind of like with the LeBron shit. Like once you win once, can you do it again and shit? But like Giannis is already past that level of can he win it all? He's already done it. It's like Jokic and Embiid and Tatum. Them niggas still have to prove they can win at all. With Giannis, it's like, if you want to be one of the greatest of all time, you have to do it multiple times. That's Giannis and Jokic are not in the same argument right now. They're not in the same like all-time thinking, if that makes sense. If Jokic never wins MVP, he can't be compared to Giannis. Like, ring, not MVP. Because that nigga about to get 3. I ain't going on. The way it's looking, I think he's gonna have 3.
I don't know. One of them is not really legit, but we'll say that. Let's be honest.
Why can I not freaking on the? I can't like do the. That's funny. especially that ring. What ring?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was asking.
The 2021 year is probably there's not. I mean,
No,
every
so
year can have an asterisk. There's no asterisk behind it.
It's not bro. What are we talking about? It's not an asterisk.
Yeah, it's not an asterisk.
In the East, no. You can say in the West, maybe, but in the East, he played the hardest teams.
Yeah.
He
And
beat he swept the Hawks. I'm not the Hawks.
Yeah.
He swept the Heat.
Then they played the Nets.
Oh yeah, they beat the Nets in 7. That was a good. Then they beat the Hawks. What other team? You gonna say they didn't beat the fucking Sixers? The Sixers are ass. They've always.
You mean the
ass.
Celtics? They didn't beat the Hawks.
They beat.
No.
Oh, they did beat the Hawks.
They beat the Hawks. The Sixers are ass.
I'm not gonna lie.
They beat
Sixers
the
lost
Celtics.
the Hawks.
The Nets
Sixers are ass though. That's why.
Yeah.
The thing is, Embiid ain't been out the second
It
round.
was inconsistent.
I don't agree with that.
I don't
No,
agree with that
that's not
statement
it.
at all. That's not it.
He's ran up against all-time defensive team or great defensive team. They've slowed him down.
Yeah.
And as of 2021, he hasn't, like last year, which would be the year he would have repeated. Y'all niggas in the chat too were like, okay, he didn't have Middleton for most of those games. So what are we? And he took and without Milton, he still took the Celtics, the champion,
the Eastern Conference champions,
the Eastern Conference champion Celtics to 7. So what are we doing? That's just not fair. You might say before 2021, sure, but since then he's been hooping. In fact,
No
Giannis
cap.
really had a bad
No,
series.
think about it. He probably should have won. So if Giannis, he probably should have won the MVP last year when they were second seed and he was averaging the same points without Middleton. He was basically doing what because niggas gave Jokic because Jokic was averaging crazy stats, and they were the 6th seed and they didn't have anybody. But he only had they had a lot of injured niggas out last year, and the Bucks were like 2nd seed, right?
Yeah. That's why I said he should have.
The Nets were
won
healthy.
the MVP that
Giannis
year.
would be sent to if the Nets were healthy, Giannis would be sent
in the second round for 3 straight
But
years.
like,
bro, you can't say that because they weren't.
But
Like it is what
that's
it
what I'm
is.
saying. But
Like,
they weren't.
the
So
Suns
it is
got
what-
to the play. You could say that the Suns got to the finals because the Lakers got injured.
That's what I'm saying. The Suns,
but Anthony Davis is always hurt. So like, it just is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
The Suns could have lost in the first round against the Lakers. They didn't. They could have lost in the second round. Who they played in the second round? Who was it? It was.
Was it the Warriors? I don't know.
No,
I don't remember.
In the conference finals, they should have probably lost to the Clippers, but Kawhi went out. Like, you gotta understand that.
Yeah.
The Nets, Kyrie's entire career has always been filled with injury, and then now it's off the court shit. So you play who's in front of you. And like I was even one of the niggas who was saying the Nets probably would have won if they were healthy, but they weren't healthy. In the second year, Harden, like I don't know, for some reason, ever since Harden left the Rockets, he said
you literally said if Chris was healthy, the Celtics would have lost. I mean, but they didn't. They made it to the finals.
That's what I'm saying.
You can't take that away from them, even if it might be.
You can't slander Giannis on one hand. And say,
exactly.
He would have lost if KD wasn't hurt. But then the reason why he lost last year was because his other man wasn't hurt. And Giannis put up big numbers.
And another thing is, are we gonna we can go back. We're gonna do this shit. Like, do we take away the Warriors when it's like, oh, they would have lost to the Houston if Chris Paul didn't get hurt? Like, are we gonna do that? Like, are we just every time a nigga get hurt, you want to just take away that shit?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
because we could nitpick shit. We could nitpick how Jokic was getting cooked by Steph last year. We could do that. That's the thing you could do because the freaking Nuggets were getting cooked. Specifically, they were targeting Jokic. It was Steph and freaking like Wiggins were getting that niggas on switches. But like, we're not gonna do that because we know that nigga his team wasn't healthy. But like, I feel like
never as played as bad in the playoffs as Giannis. Yes, that's not true. He definitely did.
But the thing is also.
In that series against Rudy Gobert, that nigga was getting strapped up, bro.
No, he was against Rudy. Against Rudy Gobert, obviously Rudy Gobert is like.
Don't tell me that.
He's the defensive player of the year, and that was the most time Giannis has been blocked, but they still won that series. So I'm like,
I know they won a series, but it wasn't because of him. It was because of Jamal Murray.
Jokic also hasn't.
Jokic
hasn't also faced a team as good as the teams Giannis is. Like,
right? That's true.
Jokic in the West so far has besides that Utah series. He's never faced a team that had like good forwards for him. He faced the Warriors, who the Warriors have always had bad front court.
And then he faced us, the Clippers.
The Clippers have shit. No, the Clippers have shitty front court players. Yeah, so he's getting off. Giannis, the times Giannis,
the Clippers. So Ivica Zubac is good now.
No. So
in
the Clippers,
other than that, he didn't do anything.
No, in the game 7 against the Clippers, it wasn't Jokic that went off. It was Jamal
lost
Murray
to the Lakers.
But yeah,
he lost the Lakers. He played well. To be fair, he played well against them.
I forgot. I'll give him the Lakers, but one they did lose. But I'll give him the Lakers. But my point is, Giannis, the teams that Giannis lost to when they were saying he was ass, he lost to 2018 doesn't really count because he lost to the Heat, which was a great defensive team. They went to the finals.
Yeah.
They took the Lakers to 6. The same
Toronto.
Lakers.
He lost to
Jokic.
Toronto, who beat him in 2019.
He lost to Toronto, which is probably one of the best defensive teams in the last like 20 years because you have Kawhi, defensive player of the year. Ibaka's tough. Marcus All, Siakam, like the freaking. I'm not gonna say length because that's crazy. The wingspan and athleticism that team had was actually OC.
Stats versus the Jazz series.
But my point is, besides the Lakers series, Jokic has not faced.
He hasn't faced great comp
team like that.
And honestly, he's lost so early that it's like he hasn't had to like face that many teams. Like,
but yeah, again, like,
which shows he's limited on offense. Who are you talking about? Hold on.
But a problem that Jokic has had is he's limited.
Okay, go Killer. I hate this limited on offense. But Shaq was limited on offense. He's the best player in the league for 5 years. And nobody can fuck with him. What does that mean? Like, I'm tired of you niggas saying.
I'm saying I feel like the fans always go crazy on this because you guys are trying to crown Jokic. Let Jokic is probably going to win the MVP. I don't care. It doesn't matter. Let Jokic go to the playoffs and we'll see what happens. That's what I'm saying. Like, win a ring, you got it. But I'm saying if they don't win a ring, we're on their people are going to be on their ass, rightfully so. That's what I'm saying.
Because y'all niggas are trying to act like Jokic is the greatest thing to touch the earth. It's like, nigga, calm down, bro. Like we seen people. I'm not gonna say we seen exactly like him, but we seen like people play like him and not do that well. I'm not gonna lie.
Nah, I don't know about that.
No, we seen him not play that well in the playoffs. It just is what it is.
So
we seen Giannis not play that well.
He played under his efficiency. So
yeah.
So
that's literally what they're talking about for Giannis, though. Giannis plays well. He just plays under his efficiency.
He averaged 26 points on 47% from the field, it's still good, but it's not as good for Jokic because it was less than he was in the regular season. But Jamal Murray averaged 31.6 on 53% from the field.
Exactly.
Like that nigga was cooking.
Definitely the best player on that team that series, and it wasn't even close.
This is Jazz?
Yeah.
I guess it's Jazz.
I'm telling you, because we can talk about stats.
So again,
you watched the series. Not the best last year.
He had an argument to be the best. People were saying that it wasn't. That's not a crazy take. Other people were saying some of y'all niggas were saying Giannis.
When Steph won last year, and I don't think this is true. People were saying with the Finals MVP, he's the best point guard of all time. That's what niggas were saying.
All time, no, but.
No. Last year, I think it was niggas were putting him above Magic. They were saying that.
That's what I'm saying. UG Dory says, in my opinion, Steph was. I think I might have had Giannis, but Giannis and Steph, it was people had those two. Like it was not a like. That's not like. Yes, that's how it works.
Yeah, that's who it is.
It's kind of how it works. Yeah. When you're already a top 5 player and you have like a top 5, you basically are the best player in the playoffs. You usually get the title. That's kind of
usually get the title.
Niggas were saying Jimmy Butler might be top 10 off of him losing in the finals that one year. So like, that's not crazy. It's really not a crazy thing.
It's a Jokic, Giannis, and Steph dominating the 2020s, and it ain't close.
Yeah. So
Jokic hasn't dominated.
Jokic hasn't dominated anything. He hasn't won. You can't say that he's dominated. He hasn't won anything.
So
to be dominant, you have to win.
47 against us, Jokic against the Clippers, a team with not a center. Jokic averaged 25, 14, and 8, and it was on 52% of the field. So it's a little bit less points, but it's more rebounds, more assists, and a way higher percentage from the field. So
all I'm saying is to say that Jokic is
you can't say Jokic is dominating.
It's crazy because he hasn't won.
He hasn't won.
LeBron won more finals in him in the 2020s. He has more.
You can't say a player's dominant thing when he hasn't even been like a perennial conference finals or conference finals team.
They said 3 MVP seasons not dominating. That's not what we're saying. We're saying that listen. If 3 MVP, first of all, one of the MVP seasons that he was just straight
no. You have what you have. We're not taking away.
I'm saying that it was straight given to him. I don't care what you say. I'm saying it was straight given to him. All right, and then another 2 of the MVP seasons. All right, you can have that. All I'm saying is, if you're not getting to the conference finals at least every single year,
you can't say you're dominating the era, bro.
You're not a
you can't say you're dominating the. You can say you're dominating the 20. That's crazy.
And if we're gonna compare this to LeBron in the 2010s, LeBron would get MVPs, but then he would also make it to the
finals like every year.
He made the finals. Was it like 8 times in a row?
And thing is, niggas never said LeBron was dominating the league until he went to Miami. Before then, niggas were like, oh, he's good, but he hasn't won it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Niggas was saying who did they dominate the 2000s? Shaq and then Kobe. Or then you throw Tim Duncan and you sprinkle that in. Those niggas were not saying you always had to win, but they were going to the finals, conference finals. They were always okay,
they're always like
top
contenders.
two contenders.
Yeah,
This is the first year the Nuggets are probably looked at as a big contender, and even now niggas are still like, oh, we don't know who's coming out the West. Now, if they come and do it, then they dominate that year. But Jokic doesn't dominate.
He hasn't dominated
because then y'all are the same niggas that get out. If I said Harden dominated the 2010s, we can't say that because he didn't win enough. So like he didn't dominate it. Like the regular season, he dominated.
Even like Russell Westbrook dominated the 2010s. Nobody's saying that shit. Like,
no one says that with Russ dominated the 2010s. Understand?
He had an MVP. Like it is what it is, man. You said Giannis is disaster class in the postseason. I'm calling it.
Niggas are
hate, bro. These niggas are hating.
So
crazy.
Ever since he won his championship, he's been playing really well in the playoffs. Ever since he won his championship. So even in the first game against Boston last year, when he didn't score a lot, he did everything else amazingly.
Steph?
Yeah, he's talking about Giannis.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because the first
I don't know where they're getting this.
No,
I don't know where they're getting this narrative that he's not been good in the playoffs after he won the finals.
Yeah, my thing is because people be like, oh, Giannis had 9 against the Hornets. I don't give a fuck. It's a regular season game. I don't care. Giannis doesn't care either. It doesn't matter. That to me, that's the difference between. That's the difference. He said, "Bro, context matters."
You said context. Listen. Context matters.
No, I agree with that.
When you're saying they're dominating, they're not.
You're not. That's what I'm saying.
Like it just is what it is.
We're not. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that Jokic is a choke artist because they didn't win a lot.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is that he didn't dominate the era, which is that's a fact.
He didn't have the pieces. Just like LeBron in the 20.
LeBron didn't dominate the 2000s. He didn't have the pieces.
He didn't dominate because he didn't have the people.
But don't say he dominated because we're gonna say it's not true.
Maybe y'all comparing it to when Larry Bird won 3 championships or won 3 rings or not or 3 MVPs. When Larry Bird won 3 MVPs, he was on some of the best teams of all time.
Yeah, exactly.
So like winning, they were winning.
They were winning chips.
Like
he needs to win chips. Like it is what it is. At the end of the day,
nobody's saying Jokic is bad. Nobody's saying he's not playing really well. Nobody's not saying he's not a top.
He said, what's his name? What's his name? Said
but dominating. You want to know what dominating is? This is why people hate the Suns and the Memphis so much. That's all like you have to prove to me that we have to go through you to make it to the NBA. Like
Gon Kilo said, so Giannis dominated the 2000 just off of 1 year. No, the 2020s just started. You guys said that.
You're the one who said that. He said it was Chosen saying Giannis, Jokic, Jokic, and Steph dominated.
And if we want to keep it a stat,
he was saying that. I think he was saying that that's how it's gonna be.
Yeah,
which I was like, we were saying, okay,
or he was saying so far, and what we've seen so far.
Yes, Giannis and Steph have dominated the 2 years.
Yeah,
Jokic hasn't won, so he hasn't dominated it. What are we doing?
So I guess, but his 2 MVPs came in the 2010s or the teens, like the 2010s.
Yeah,
so his MVPs were in the 2020s. They were in the 2018, 2019. So he won his ring.
But he's been an MVP caliber player throughout this whole throughout the whole 2020s, and he's won a chip then. So you could it's like saying Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant only won 1 MVP in the 2000s.
But we know that that was because he was raping bitches.
But he was cooking. But I'm saying like you can't say that it was stolen from him and then say Giannis wasn't stolen from him when Jokic won his first one. Like what are we talking about?
I don't even care about the stolen shit. To me, my point is just that
bro, you can't
as of right now, you can't say Jokic is not dominant 20. That doesn't even make any sense.
And like I said, this is why people hate the Suns and the Memphis because they act like they're winning. Like the Nuggets don't do this to their credit, right? But their fans do this. Like that you're winning and you have to go through us to win. In order to make the finals, you had to go through LeBron. Or you had to go through the Warriors. Them niggas dominated the 2010s because you had to see them to win.
Yeah, that's how I see it.
Exactly.
Like in 2010, nigga, if you the East, you run into Braun. That's that nigga Braun. Like, and funny enough, I'm gonna keep it a band though. Like in last year, I felt I don't know if it felt like that, but to me, in the 2020 so far, it hasn't felt like you have to run to this nigga to get a ring.
Yeah, not yet. No, there hasn't been. It hasn't been.
And I wouldn't say Giannis have still dominated their respective years, but last year it still didn't feel like you gotta like last year. It felt like y'all lucky. Y'all got Chris Middleton. Y'all got that nigga with me. Like it hasn't felt like it's the year just the decade just started. We had to see more, but it hasn't felt like you got to run into me yet.
Yeah,
it feels
if you really want
wide open.
If you really want to talk about it, we could talk about how the what's it called? The Celtics did have to go through the Bucks in order to make the finals. You could say that.
No. And if we want to
I'm just saying you could say that. But I would agree with what Drew said. He said the top player in the decade right now.
I'm not even mad at that. I think that's a fact.
Yeah, listen. Wait, hold on, Shaq. I agree with what Chosen's saying right now, but I'm not saying they're dominating the decade because it's just
they're just the 3 best players.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna. It's the way it's looking. We might not have a nigga that dominates the air as of right now.
Dominates, yeah. He said the East and West is stacked. Not gonna lie, yeah, exactly.
It's super stacked.
Yeah, and that's why we don't have specific players dominating
it's
their
stacked
specific,
in a weird way that there's no like
exactly.
like. I mean,
There's
the East, we
parity.
kind of have an idea who's coming out, but no one. I don't know who the fuck's coming out the West.
Yeah,
like
even
I'm not gonna lie,
the East, really.
Pelicans, even the East, but Pelicans, Memphis. Well, we don't believe in the Suns. Come on, let's keep it a band. The Clippers, if they ever stop being a theory, the freaking Warriors.
So, you know what's funny? The Suns the Suns are almost about to fall out the plane. They're like the 9th seed right now.
Yeah. I mean, it's because Chris Paul's not him. That's
He's finally caught up to that nigga. I'm not gonna lie, that nigga's been.
It's about damn time now.
This nigga's hating. No, but
I'm not hating most
I
of these.
say there's a lot more
Giannis,
parity in the league, so there's a lot less dominant players that you got to get through. This is like a lot less dominant teams. Like
and I think
you always be putting up Jordan numbers in the play. Exactly, but we can't say he's dominating because he hasn't gotten it.
That's what I'm saying. Because Luka, honestly speaking,
no cap. Luka should win MVP this year because the Mavericks, which is him, the Mavericks are a 4th seed right now. If we're gonna do this shit, and he's averaging,
that's true. That's actually
he's averaging like 34.
That's actually
like
true.
9 and like 8, which is insane.
The rest of his supporting cast is just straight ass.
They're not as shitty as they're not as shitty as
who's good on there? Who's good on that team, bro? They lost Brunson. Who's left?
Christian Wood's been teeing up.
Wood, yeah. Christian Wood is good.
Spencer Dinwiddie is solid, and sometimes Tim Hardaway Jr. is the best shooter of all time, and then sometimes Tim Hardaway.
But Tim Hardaway Jr. is inconsistent as hell, though.
The Mavs are making the Mavs are making the team around Luka the James Harden way, and I think in this way it's almost like the LeBron way in the sense that the team is not the LeBron way, but the team is set up in a certain way that they have strict roles. Like they have just shooters, right? Your job is to shoot, your job is to defend. Because of that, it looks like Luka's team is ass, but Luka's team is not ass. It's just the way the team is set up. Luka set up so Luka has to drop 35 points. Like they're not ass, but yeah.
Honestly, I say Luka is a more dominant player in the playoffs than Jokic is. That's all I'm saying. In my opinion.
I don't know about that. I think
Luka, Paul George, and Kawhi Leonard at the same time. That's not dominating. I don't know what it is. That was crazy. I was like,
calm down. Let's calm down.
He was. The thing is, Luka. The way Luka's playing in the playoffs is how I imagine it was when Jordan was in the playoffs in the 80s, where he's cooking. And then it's like, damn, you still losing. I ain't gonna lie. We're like LeBron and the two. Like you cooking, you're still losing. I'm not gonna lie. Like when Luka actually gets some help, it might actually be OD. Like I'm not gonna lie, Luka and Jokic would actually be one of the most unathletic, crazy teams of all time. Like I'm not gonna lie. Like it would be crazy.
That defense.
And then another thing, let's stop this because this shit. A lot of y'all niggas heard that
the Mavs always losing to the Clippers. That is true.
A lot of you niggas always bring this shit up, and this became more and more with the James Harden shit where he running dunk man, and then fucking Gilbert Arenas where he's like running dunk. If you can't stop it, like Giannis is like a new age like kind of athletics, like he plays more like a center than he does like a forward.
Yeah, exactly.
He blocks shots,
he can dribble the ball.
Like, but my whole thing with this is like
I would say more like a Dwight
when
Howard.
Shaq was doing it, this was not a problem. They were talking about Kobe has a bigger bag than him. Jordan has a bigger bag than Shaq. Even his own like Kareem and Hakeem, they had a bigger bag than Shaq. It did not matter.
It didn't matter because he
the thing is, the niggas, the NBA niggas that have been cooking Giannis are not tough niggas. Gilbert Arenas. No, Gilbert Arenas.
That's what I'm saying.
Gilbert Arenas tough. Cool.
No. Listen. He was tough, but he's like,
he's not MVP caliber.
But yeah, he wasn't fucking Giannis.
Yeah.
And then fucking James Harden. Oh yeah, I wish I could do that in the playoffs. And then the next week, like the fucking same year, Giannis dropped 50. Like you can't talk. Giannis already had a better playoff run than James Harden has ever had. It's like this nigga Shaq hates on every big man in the fucking league, and even he's like that nigga Giannis is tough. Like what are we actually doing right now?
Yeah,
like,
I mean it is what it is. They be hating because they like to see
with the shooting and the dribbling and like the flash before like a style, like all the like the Steph. I think it's the Steph Currying of the league.
But then the old head niggas hate on the new niggas. They hate on niggas always shooting threes. Giannis not doing that shit. Now you hate on him.
That's what I'm saying. But they also say
even during the fucking.
But they also say
Bro,
like,
you
oh, you need
can't
to
make
hit
the old
contested.
heads happy,
You need
bro.
to hit. You need to hit contested mid ranges and have a post game fadeaway and all this other shit. Like,
But
they
it's
also
only
other
week
big
old.
shit.
But the thing is,
They
it's only
said
week old.
Shaq likes Giannis because he can't shoot like him, and he can still dominate. Like
That's what I'm
I don't
saying.
understand.
It
Like,
doesn't matter.
yeah, that's what I'm
He want-
saying. They
Giannis
both
is basically a
still
big. He wants.
dominated.
No.
All
And again,
Shaq
this
wants is
about-
big men to be
it's the
big
Steph,
men.
It's the
Yeah.
Steph Currying of the league, bro. Because you
And
niggas
also-
are not like you niggas are not like Shaq. You niggas are not built like Giannis. You niggas cannot dominate. But hey, if I can practice enough, I can shoot enough threes. I can get my shot right.
That's
Oh,
exactly what it is.
like
That's exactly
is-
what it is.
they have
the thing is-
gifts, but you weren't blessed with it. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Like,
And
again,
what's it called
so-
Perkins. This is a Perkins during the year they won a ring. The Giannis, he was like, "Oh, Milton's the fucking Batman." Nick, are you insane? Like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
Like,
And,
he's
and
just
again,
saying
like so,
stupid shit.
and I'm tired of this shit because Kareem doesn't do this shit right. But I play with guards who is like they're like 5'9", 5'10", and I'm 6'4", right? And I'm not the best. I'm not like the most like I don't have the best handles. I have I think a decent handle. I don't have the best shot. But niggas will say like, oh, it's only because you're big. Like, what is that my fault? Are my genetics my fault? Like, what's that?
Yeah, that's
Like,
what I'm saying.
like no,
It's not his fault. That's what I'm saying. It's just
no,
like,
I'm just saying it's not Giannis's fault that he grew to 6'11" and he can put muscle on. Whose fault is that, nigga? Like what are we?
And
like-
I don't even know if I don't think Shaq hates on Jokic. I haven't really seen any. I don't think
No,
Shaq. I know he hates on
doesn't-
Embiid. He gets all weak big men because they don't play like big men. He gets on Embiid because Embiid shoots many jumpers. I don't know how he feels about Jokic, but it's like, bro, my thing is the niggas that were criticizing Giannis. First of all, the criticism didn't even make sense. I think
yeah.
So-
Gilbert Arenas was like,
So
oh,
Gilbert Arenas,
look, he don't play enough minutes in the playoffs.
Gilbert
What the
Arenas
fuck?
said
What does
that
that mean?
Gilbert Arenas said he in the last seconds of games he couldn't score, which he did against multiple teams, and he also said that he hasn't gotten better, which like he hasn't. But I think what Gilbert Arenas was talking about getting better is not like because his defense got better, his passing got better, but like Gilbert Arenas
His offense also got better too.
That's what.
Yeah,
He got more efficient.
It did. It did.
So when
It
I think
it
he got more
definitely
efficient,
did.
but when I think Gilbert Arenas is known for like the Kobe workouts where it's like he'll take 1,000 shots and like I'll do this move 1,000 times until I get it right. So he didn't add a new move
after like 3 years, bro.
Yeah,
Giannis is not going to give you hezzy pull-ups. I'm sorry, he's not going to do that. Like that's not what he's going to do.
I don't understand why they're asking niggas to do hezzy pull-ups at 6'11", bro. That's not something most niggas can do.
The only nigga that does that successfully is KD. Every other nigga needs probably should do it less.
Yeah.
So I just don't understand.
Like Embiid, that nigga should not be shooting as much as
he shouldn't do that shit as much. Honestly,
No
Tatum
cap,
not even 6'11". He shouldn't do that shit as much.
Cap, if Embiid likes to shoot, if Embiid shot less, he probably would be more efficient. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Yes. And B might be probably in the conversation because I think Jokic and B used to be a conversation. Jokic is above him now.
Yeah, he's above him.
Jokic and Giannis. And B might be in that conversation if he stops shooting up fucking jumpers.
Yeah.
Like, and also even Embiid. Embiid was Embiid has some choking moments, I think, low key too. Well, it might be injury more, but
yeah, it's more injury.
No, but
injury, but he has some low lights.
There were some stinkers though. I'm not gonna lie. Some
injury.
stinkers.
One of his injuries was an upset stomach. That's like what are we talking? Like
my thing is, I get on him. I don't really get on Jokic about not getting on that far in the playoffs. Like Embiid, I don't know why we're talking on him or touching on him, but like Embiid, he may have been out the second round. He got to tee up a little before he can kind of like before he gets any credit or he like
honestly,
he got
Jokic is starting to hit that territory too, man. If you don't tee up,
but the thing is, Jokic just had more success than Embiid, so there's that. Like that's just. I mean, he's been to the conference finals, so you got to at least get. But I'm saying this year, if they don't get to the finals, we're on your ass.
Mm-hmm.
Like if Shaq plays air, he would not be better than Giannis. Defensively, Shaq could get cooked. And as a playmaker, Giannis is better, and he will run the same.
So I don't think so. In this era where there are no defensive centers, Shaq. So it's not going to matter that you're going to cook him. They would double team him in an era with big men that could foul him, and it still would not matter. All of you niggas understand watching Shaq play basketball.
But at the same time, the free throws even at that era was a problem, though. That is a big thing. Like Shaq was an issue.
No.
And Shaq's free throws is
no. So Shaq in his prime, there's no. First of all,
actually he shot like 60% from free throws. So if you were actually to extrapolate that, and they were just kept fouling him. It's still if your team is shooting 60% from the
and again there are no you
get what I'm saying?
Fouls when Shaq played in the early 2000s, those fouls are flagrants, right? So those fouls turn into technicals. Shaq is gonna all the fouls nowadays. Shaq is finishing through. You niggas, there were times where niggas legit punch a nigga in the stomach. He would dunk on them. Like although you understand that he would demand double teams at all times, or you would throw it into Shaq and Shaq would score.
It would be. I think Shaq would do just fine. Would he be better than Giannis? Probably.
I don't know. I mean, it's hard to
It's hard to tell because Giannis has things that Shaq doesn't have, and vice versa.
Yeah.
Like, because Giannis's
They said
bag
Shaq
is
would
bigger
get
than
fouled out
Shaq's.
in 4 minutes in. I don't know
I don't
about that.
agree with
Maybe later in his Lakers career, but earlier on he could still move. Like
Orlando
he could
Shaq would
still
be fine.
move.
Orlando
Yeah.
Shaq would be fine.
No,
Yeah.
Now,
no.
Lakers Shaq,
The first few years of Lakers Shaq,
first
like maybe the
MVP
first
Shaq would be
5 years
fine.
of Lakers Shaq, like up to 2002, maybe when
He's
he
cool.
started getting fat is when probably
yeah,
it'd be like,
04
it's up.
Shaq probably get he gets switched on Curry like that. I don't know. I don't know what's happening there.
I don't think
But
you
until
understand
then-
that. I don't think you understand. As a Laker, he played the San Antonio
They said
Spurs in the playoffs.
Coleman Giannis is crazy. I don't get that.
I'm not. I don't think
I see
niggas
what you're
understand. This is what actual centers with Tim Duncan, the young Tim Duncan, and what you call it, David Robinson. I think he's 2 years off of winning his MVP. Shaq put up like 33 and like 17,
Yeah,
on them
actually, it
niggas,
was disgusting.
and they were double teaming him, and he dunked on David Robinson. And look at David Robinson. David Robinson is 7'1", 260, and he's cut. He's swole. He's swole. He's bigger. He might be physically more imposing than any center in the league now. And Shaq babied that man. And that's the Twin Towers. He babied that man. I'm not to say that what's called the Admiral or bro was not strong. And it was obviously a young Tim Duncan. Obviously Tim Duncan was older and a little stronger. Maybe he could have did different. But Tim Duncan was still good his first couple of years.
Yeah.
That fucking the Admiral could not do anything with him. Like and that nigga 2 years off of winning MVP. There's not a center in the league that could guard him. Whereas Jokic would have to shoot against him. What's called it? Embiid already shoots. Giannis is not gonna be able to dunk on him. Like if we're gonna talk about this 1-on-1, if Shaq sits in the paint, what is Giannis gonna do? Like what are we talking about? Like no, I'm not. Giannis
Shaq will be a top 5 player in the league right now. It's not,
For sure.
He probably would be the number 1, honestly. Shaq probably be number 1.
Shaq at his peak average like what is 2.5 blocks, like 14 rebounds, and like.
But I will say Shaq's defense was overrated. I do agree.
No. It was overrated, but. So
Shaq was not a great defender. I don't think at any point in time.
He was a D. No.
When he was on the
maybe Orlando.
His first years on the Lakers and like in the Magic, it's like a short period of time where he was like still athletic, like extremely athletic, but he was huge.
And there's a couple places where Shaq would move. Now, a lot of times Shaq wouldn't care. So you'd see in the regular season he wouldn't play defense. In the playoffs, he would act.
Jordan in today's era would be Jamal Crawford with no handle.
That's good hate. That's good hate.
That's straight hate, bro.
I'm gonna let it rock.
Jamal Crawford with no handles is crazy. I mean, if you look at Jordan's percentages and you just compare it to Jamal Crawford's, you just know like it's not true.
Without handles is crazy. That nigga can barely shoot for. He cool. He can shoot jumpers, I guess.
You have to consider today's game is way faster. That's true, but you can still slow down the game.
Another thing is we saw Dwight.
All I'm saying is if Rudy Gobert's team made it to the playoffs, Shaq could be on the floor.
No, because Shaq might have a little worse defense than Rudy Gobert, but his.
I'm saying that because they're talking about the speed of the game. I'm saying that Rudy Gobert is a slow ass nigga. Let's not cap.
I think 92 to 03, Shaq will be fine. He will be fine.
No, and you niggas are talking about the speed of the game. When does the speed of the game matter? Where I get every rebound that comes against us? Who's boxing Shaq out? Who's in his prime, in his peak, where he's the strongest, most athletic, and a freak of nature? First of all, he'd be the tallest center in the league, or at 7'1" or 7'2". He'd also be the heaviest and the strongest because he worked out which called the first couple of years in the Lakers. He'd also be the strongest, and he was mobile.
Build a wall. Do you know how hard it is to build a wall against Giannis? Look, the teteams that build a wall against
you need crazy personnel to build a wall against Giannis. Imagine
you need a crazy forward.
And another thing is a good thing with the Lakers. If you watch the early 2000s games, Shaq would do early post ups. So he would run up, get the ball to Kobe, and then set up for the thing where you can't. So Giannis has to come down the court. Shaq could drive right, but Shaq posted up. He was a center.
Yeah.
So you're gonna build a wall when I'm posting up in the center, especially nowadays with all the shooting.
Niggas underrate how hard it is to build a wall.
That's what I'm saying.
The players
and on top of that, the reason why they built a wall for Giannis is because he would get the ball at the top of the key and run in. So you can build a wall against that. Against Shaq,
you can't build
you're gonna have to try to build a wall against the post up. It's not gonna work.
If I post it up and I have a 1-on-1, and then you have to build a wall, so you have to put 2 or 3 niggas around me. You know how many shooters are open now?
Yeah, everybody's open.
Especially because we're saying nowadays, right? Nowadays with the average shooting, Dwight Howard made it to a finals with all shooting
off of that strategy alone.
And he was basically mini Shaq at that point.
He was like a worse version of Shaq.
The wall only works against Giannis because Giannis would be the main ball handler. Giannis wasn't as good as a passer. and he would come in the lane uncontrollable. Shaq is posting up. So if I'm getting trapped or triple team or double team, I'm just because Shaq would pass out the double team sometimes to Kobe and like other people he would deem worthy, right? So he has to get so if I see 4 niggas or because two niggas, you 2 weak ass niggas is not guarding Shaq because they had Tim Duncan. So you need at least 3 niggas to guard that nigga. 3 niggas, that means there's at least 1 or 2 shooters that are open, bro. Like what are we talking about?
Giannis
They
needs
say
a top
Giannis
5
needs
player.
a top 10 player with him. Never seen Giannis have a teammate like that. And most of the best bigs have the best guard. They thank you. And he still won a chip without that. Like
Because niggas, let's keep it a band though. There was years niggas were Middleton was an all-star. Niggas were like, he's only an all-star because what the fuck? Because he's on the great team with Giannis. Comparing him to the other twos, the freaking like you compare him to the other like duos, he wasn't as good as fucking like when Russ was a duo or Clay or AD. Like he wasn't as good. Even Chris Paul, like come on, bro. He's not as good as those niggas, bro.
he's just
the same thing with Jokic. Jokic is number 2 is not like Jamal Murray's not as good.
Yeah, he's not as good. And
It's
that's why they don't be. But that's the difference. Giannis won the championship. Jamal Murray with the Jokic fell short. Like it is what it is. They had a chance for 1 year. They fell short. They said the Bucks are fucked this year.
If they don't change some shit, they might be because it's looking like they're in a rut right now.
Middleton's been hurt. That's the problem. He needs to.
And they don't have anybody else who can take the ball off the dribble or take some pressure off of Giannis because Giannis is not really a ball handler. Like that's like I mean he is, but that's not. You shouldn't have him doing that.
He shouldn't have to be. He's not the
all game, bro. They said Jokic never played with an all-star.
That's fair.
Jamal Murray in the playoffs was playing at an all-star.
That's all. We also do that year the bubble year. Jamal Murray was all-star caliber.
Yeah,
in the playoffs, it's the same Jimmy Butler shit. Because look, in 2016, Kyrie Irving was an all-star, but go ahead and look at me in the eye and tell me he didn't play at all-star level.
So and if we're gonna do this in the bubble year, Jamal Murray averaged more. The first playoff series, Jamal Murray averaged more points. The second series, Jokic averaged more against the Clippers. The third series, they averaged the same. Like it was like basically the same.
Yeah. I don't know how you're saying he's not having
the hard problem. The hardest part about
you can say Jamal Murray's not an all-star, but he averaged more points than Jokic in Utah. He averaged 31 on 53% from the field, which is insane. That's insane. That's insane, right? So 31 and 53%. So he carried the offense against Utah, right? Against the Clippers, he was getting clamped because of the wing defenders. Jokic 8. Against the Lakers, they both 8. So it's not like they just weren't good enough. Like, so what are we doing?
They said, please fire Coach, but this is what Panda said. They need shooting badly.
The problem
with he said that the Bucks are the 29th. Mark Jackson said the Bucks are the 29th offense. Yeah, that's terrible. I'm not gonna lie.
The problem with Coach Bud is he won the ring, so he has kind of a little bit of
No, they were saying
he has some invincibility, but they might still get him out the paint.
He got lucky. They were saying he was going to get fired if he didn't win the ring.
I know. It's the same thing with what's bro's name on the Lakers that got fired.
Frank Vogel.
Frank Vogel, because the first 2 years after they won the ring, he had a little like safety. Oh, I want to.
Yeah, he had leeway.
After a while, they don't get you out the paint. So if they don't do some shit this year in the playoffs,
you're saying Coach Bud never makes adjustments on the playoff run to win the finals. He actually started making some adjustments.
This is my thing.
Yeah,
so you guys understand that Giannis needs help, but you're still going to get on Giannis' head when they don't get far in the playoffs.
That's why I don't understand.
We agree he needs that. I mean, his all-star caliber teammates out. They need shooting. The coach is asked, no adjustments. They're 29th on offense, and then we're gonna get on Giannis' head. Like, what are we doing right now? To me, that's just not.
Yeah, I don't know.
Giannis is at a crossroads where he can either be the Kevin Garnett type player, or he can aim to be like the top 10 player. Well, there's nothing wrong with Kevin Garnett. We were arguing if Kevin Garnett has a better career than Giannis, and whether you whoever you think is a better career doesn't really matter. But the point is, Giannis will be kind of in that range, or he has one ring, like or Dirk. He has D Wade. He has one ring. So he has the MVPs and shit, the DPOY. But Giannis has the capacity to be a top 10 player all time. And if he really wants to be top 10 like that, then he's gonna tee up, or like I'm not tee up, but I'm saying like then it makes sense for people to press him on like why aren't you winning enough? But
but in Game 7, Giannis kept leaving Grant Williams open. That was the game plan. The game.
You don't think Grant Williams? You gotta stop something. You don't think Grant Williams is gonna go? I think he made like 7 threes. You don't think?
Yeah.
He's gonna be the hero.
So I'm looking at this. So
that was clearly the game plan. Like I mean, at the end of the game, maybe he should have. thing,
like
but,
for instance, like against Utah, the game plan that happened where they were leaving Terrence Mann open because Terrence Mann can hit threes, but he just happened to hit 9 threes that game. It just happened.
yeah,
It was
29
9.
threes that-
it was like, yeah, it was
No,
nine.
Terrence Mann he had like 40 something.
And then he dunked on Rudy Gobert. I was like, that nigga's just ass.
But he was
yeah.
because his confidence was already through the roof. So, but yeah, I'm
My
also
bad, big
looking this shit
Confidence
up.
doesn't
It's
make you dunk on a nigga who's 7 something, bro. Like, what are we
Right,
talking? like,
It makes you try it. To be fair,
that's
So,
all, yeah,
I'm
that's the
al- I'm
problem. He
also-
tried it. Gobert should have smacked that shit out of there, but apparently he's not a deep.
So I'm also looking at the stats from this Lakers shit. I thought Jokic played better than this. I'm not gonna lie to you. You were
Yeah,
saying
he
he didn't
didn't
play
play
with an
that well.
all-star. Jamal Murray averaged 25 points on 51% from the field and 31% from three. Jokic averaged 21.8 points on 53% from the field and 35% from three. And Jamal Murray averaged 7.4 assists and 7.4 assists and 5 rebounds. And Jokic averaged 7.2 rebounds, so way under his rebounding average, and only 5 assists. So Jamal Murray, low-key outplayed him in the Lakers.
That's
Yeah,
what
so-
I've been trying to tell niggas, bro. But anyways,
even
said,
even the,
right,
the game
I mean,
they
I
did
did
win,
say,
Jamal Murray was
Giannis,
actually
it was
teeing up.
Coach- Oh, you said it was Coach Bud's decision. All right, my bad, bro. Yeah, it was
Oh.
Coach Bud's decision to keep leaving Grant Williams open, even though he kept hitting.
Okay. But yeah, so I just looked at stats up.
Chosen said, in my opinion, Giannis will end up top 15.
I think he's already
I don't
there.
argue with that.
Honestly,
Yeah,
honestly,
I mean, if he doesn't do anything more in his career, I'd say that's where he kind of ends around that range.
but I think he has the capacity to be up. I think getting to that top 5 is hard, but he has if he can win a bunch, he can do it.
Yeah,
So
and
really
he got to win a
with
lot
that.
more rings, though. You got to win at least.
Yeah, that's what I'm
probably
saying. If
2
he wins, if Giannis gets 3 rings,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. He needs like 2 more rings, and he needs to be a
Yeah.
dominant player on his team throughout those.
it's
years.
hard though. I'm not gonna lie, it's
Yeah.
hard.
It's
To
hard.
before we can start talking about you getting above Timmy and Kobe,
Yeah.
who I think those are like the top 5 kind of or Shaq.
I don't even know if he's gonna get there, bro. I feel like
it's
maybe
hard.
top 10, like maybe like top, like in the top 7 or something, but top 5 is hard, bro. Top 5 is hard.
It's hard.
Yeah. Let's see.
So you need to make up for the early. Yeah, because top
yeah.
5 is it gets really really
Yeah.
specific and like oh my god, you in the first 5 years of your career you didn't do anything like that. That shit.
Yeah, I agree with him. It's like really it's 2019 to 2020.
Yeah, because
3,
first
right?
5 years, which is 2013 to
Yeah.
2018, he was cool. He was cute.
He was,
little,
yeah.
oh my god, he didn't do anything. But it's
He says
'Cause
Steph
even
has a
Kobe-
chance to make it to top 5. If he
even
wins
Kobe.
another
I think
ring,
Kobe struggled a lot from his last 5 years and first 5 years or first 3
yeah,
years.
that's pretty much what
No
it is.
cap.
That's-
If Steph has 5 rings and another Finals MVP, he might that's not gonna happen. But with the Warriors,
But if Curry gets if Curry gets 2 more rings and 2 more Finals MVPs,
he doesn't need 2 more rings. I would say
He doesn't
top
need any. All he needs is
I-
one more ring, bro.
you
because
think
then
One more ring and a Finals MVP.
Think about it.
and
He'd
can be
have,
top
he'd have
5.
two. He'd have 2 MVPs. One
he
unanimous.
might surpass Kobe on that one.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, he has
He
2
probably will.
MVPs, 1 unanimous. He'd have 5 rings, not 4, and he'd have 2
Yeah.
Finals MVPs.
That would
that's
be yeah.
that's
That'd be
slightly better.
crazy.
But then Kobe, you look
Kobe
at,
has 5, but remember, Kobe has
No,
5,
but
but Shaq
you
Shaq
look at
has
his,
3
you
Finals
look at his
MVPs.
all NBAs and all defensive teams that Curry doesn't have. I think that would be.
No,
longevity at this
Curry
point.
has
That's
hella
true.
all. Curry has.
I'd
all,
say
hella
it'd
all
become a
NBAs.
very big debate at that
So
point.
so
Like, you
Curry
could either or.
Drew Curry has hella all NBA teams, but he doesn't have any all defensive because Curry's
That's what I'm
always
saying.
like,
That's what Kobe still
Yeah.
has it above it. But yeah, it would be a debate.
He
It was
said
Curry
Curry
over-
has already one of the best peaks ever, and he said
I don't
I
think
have
that makes you
Curry
top
over
5
Kobe,
though.
in my opinion. That doesn't it has to sustain and you have to win. Like Curry won, but like the Durant era is kind of fucked up his legacy. If you want, if he were to win one Finals without Durant instead of having those 2 with Durant, honestly, it would have
been
meant
better.
more to his legacy. But it is what it is.
I think one more ring in Finals MVP puts him in that
'Cause-
easily
'cause
top
I
10,
look at
top
it.
5.
Well,
Yeah.
Kobe only has 2
He's
Finals-
already top 10. I think.
Kobe only has 2
Top
Finals
5 rank.
MVPs. Shaq has the other 3. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and that's not to say no. Kobe is still a dog. He's still, especially in that the third one with the third of the 3-peat. It was comparable. Shaq and Kobe were like 1A, 1B, or 1B, 1 like they were really.
And the
close.
thing is, I don't even foresee. The
He
thing is,
said
I don't know
Kobe
the
literally
2020s are
had
going to
prime
go.
Shaq. That's why it was until after it was until
Well,
after.
that's
what-
that is
they don't remember.
Kobe
Niggas was
did have prime
chosen-
Shaq.
I think
he said
no,
Kobe. He has Kobe at 10 exactly.
No,
That's
no.
a
So
random monkey.
that's the thing that made it. No, people were saying because especially when Shaq went to D Wade and won a ring, even though he was like the second best player, he still won a ring. Niggas were saying y'all might have been too young, but they were saying, oh, Kobe cannot win without a dominant big man. They can't win without Shaq. Kobe can't be the number one. Kobe's selfish. He doesn't pass him. Kobe can't. You
Kobe,
can't run him
Kobe
off.
wasn't even probably on all time lists like seriously until he started
He
winning by
wasn't
himself.
until he started winning by himself.
I mean, we still count his rings as the 5, but like honestly, if Curry gets one more ring,
because he'd have
I
four.
think
He would
have the same amount of individual rings as Kobe, which is 2 apiece. They have the same number of rings, which is 5. Curry over Kobe would not be.
Curry has 2 MVPs and Kobe only has 1. But
and he has a unanimous. Unanimous is OC, so like also that. Even though
no,
other players could have
Kobe has
unanimous.
Kobe has the all defensive teams, but Curry also has the first team all NBAs because he's like. There's so many years
Kobe's peak was 08. I think Kobe was better in 08 than LeBron was, honestly, though.
Basically,
LeBron was better in my opinion.
Basically in 2010, in the 2010s, if Curry was healthy, he was first team all NBA guard. Like if he was healthy, that was when Damian Lillard kept on being bad because he always used to be getting because he wasn't better than Kyrie and he wasn't better than Steph or Russ. And it's like damn.
Yeah.
So it's like
I think people only say Kobe's prime peak was 08. I think they say that because of MVP. I think Kobe's peak was like 06 to 08 or 06 to 09 because his team was just dog shit, so he was just putting up big ass numbers. What's good with you, Lior? We're chilling. We're just out here talking NBA and all that stuff. Nah, but I think Kobe was better. The reason why I think Kobe was better than LeBron in 08 was because let me say LeBron forced 7 games on that Celtics team, dropped 45 in game 7, and still lost. I guess that is true. In 08, I guess it is a debate for LeBron being over Kobe. I just think Kobe at early 2000s, LeBron was kind of his game wasn't as complete as Kobe's was.
So the big thing with early 2000s, if you look at old LeBron games, it was just pure talent and athleticism. So it took him until around that 2011, 2012, where he started getting that's because in 2012, wasn't there the season he shot 40% from 3 or some shit like that? Like he started so instead of just using his athleticism and pure like gifts, he started actually like becoming a savant of the game. Like so he was always smart, he was always a passer, but his scoring
he always pass.
It was just
that is true. LeBron did like that's if you want to say LeBron in 08 is better than Kobe because like you said he took the Celtics 7 games.
LeBron, and dropped 45 in game 7 and still lost.
I know. Like, I mean Kobe. I think in 07, in 08, Kobe he didn't get strapped by the Celtics, but they definitely held him. He's definitely they definitely held him off basically. And I think in game 6 they like had one of the biggest it was a big blowout.
It said fuck the 09 Magic. Could have had
Cavs and Lakers.
But the thing is, I think the Lakers would have smacked them.
The Lakers would have swept them. Like, let's be honest.
Because the Lakers were able to beat Dwight, and Dwight basically punished they won in 6 or something. But like,
LeBron
they
had
crazy ass game winner.
They had.
You have to also think about it. Like the Cavs were beating that Magic team because the Cavs weren't talented enough. Also, LeBron's shooting hadn't developed yet, so he's going into Defensive Player of the Year, Dwight Howard.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Styles,
it's
but
a terrible
they also
matchup. Yeah.
09 they had Pau Gasol. They had did Andrew Bynum. I think they like so. I mean, it's not the same as Dwight, but I think Kobe still wins that. I don't think that LeBron's like I don't know if LeBron's doing it. But that is an interesting take though. I ain't going on.
That's insane. Could you imagine
LeBron my GOAT? I'm not mad at that. LeBron no one saw MJ.
No cap. If LeBron made the finals against the
LeBron my GOAT.
I'm not gonna cap. If LeBron made the finals against that Magic team who had 2 solid wing defenders plus prime Dwight Howard, even losing to the Lakers, that would make him the GOAT. Because that team is built to not let LeBron win, especially with just LeBron. That team is just built for him not to win, bro. Like
Dwight's underrated, man.
Yeah, it's like.
I mean, he obviously didn't beat the Magic, but if he did, I'm just thinking like that would have just been that would have been fine for me. Like you don't need to be
crazy because people say the 07 season's kind of weak because he beat the Pistons without Ben Wallace. But the year before when they had Ben Wallace, he took them to 7. So it's like LeBron was kind of itching on the door for a lot of these years. Like again, oh my god, like it's funny enough because like I think LeBron took such a big gap of I can't beat the Celtics. Let me make sure I beat the Celtics. But like all the years they faced the Celtics, they were like if LeBron had like Amari
No cap. If
Stoudemire.
LeBron
Even
had
fucking
Chris
Carlos
Middleton,
Boozer, they might have won.
no cap. If LeBron had Chris Middleton, they would have won. I'm not gonna lie
That's
to
what
you.
I'm saying.
I'm
Like,
not gonna
he
lie
took
to
the-
you.
took- I think he took the
Yeah.
Celtics 7, took the Magic, I think 6, and he took
If LeBron
Celtics
had
6.
Fred VanVleet, they'd win 5 finals. I'm not gonna lie to you. Fred VanVleet, the finals, that nigga was hooping. I don't know.
He said, "Can we please slander Westbrook after last night's game?"
I think I said, I ain't
I'm
gonna
not
lie,
gonna
nigga. I ain't
lie.
gonna lie. That was not
That
a good.
nigga, that nigga dribbled off his foot and then tried to go up on Embiid. I don't know.
The thing is, what's crazy is that it's like the thing is, he
And
like,
Embiid was there the whole
He
time.
clamped Embiid for the play right before, but it was like, bro, it's like, come on. And the thing is, like, obviously, it was weird because like you watch the play, like LeBron's not doing shit. Like LeBron's not trying to get the ball time out. It's just like, oh, like okay, I'm just gonna take this. But like you're taking against Embiid, it's like, come on. And the thing is, he actually did get fouled on the play. Like they pulled up the pictures and shit. He got like the nigga Embiid grabbed his arm, but it's like at the time niggas aren't gonna see that shit.
Were you capping for us? That nigga shouldn't have took that shot. Shut that shit up, nigga. You capping for us?
I'm just saying that nigga got fouled, bro. You gotta keep it a bando. But that's but the thing is, it was like you can't iso on Embiid like.
Yeah,
LeBron
for those of
LeBron
y'all,
was
they
good.
said LeBron was cooking that game too. For those of y'all who haven't seen
The play.
the clip, like we show you that, you know what I'm saying?
You want to shut up, but not.
We got this on tape.
You want to shut up, but not Jokic. This nigga's the king of hate. I don't know, man.
This is good hate.
That shit was OC.
Somehow into throwing it and it just never did
That
get
is-
close to being
That shit was OC.
So, Drew, how do you explain that away? Like,
Bro,
you know,
so how
like-
do you explain the in and out off your shoe?
It's not a good shot. But the thing is, at the same time, it's like no, there's no move. Like niggas aren't doing shit.
man.
There's no movement, bro. Like LeBron got to clap for the ball. But Russ got to give him the ball. I don't know, man.
He said,
That's tough
didn't Russ ISO and beat it? Yep, that's exactly what happened, man. He said, can we
don't know,
please slander? Oh, okay. He said LeBron was cooking that game too. Yeah, I don't know, man. All I'm gonna say is like Westbrook's gonna Westbrook, bro. Exactly. After you dribble off your shoe, call timeout, bro. Like just call timeout. Like I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I just didn't understand that. They had timeouts left, by the way, and he just didn't call it.
The nigga Russ said he had it.
Nigga said, hold on, let him cook.
There are no
Hold on,
words.
let him cook. Hold on, let him cook.
Hold on, let him cook.
That's crazy. Nah, what's it called? Yeah, but we were talking about like the top 10. I was thinking, you know, why don't we just do a top 10 right now? Like a top 10 list. You know
All
what I'm
time?
saying? Yep, all time.
Let's do it.
So
let's do it.
I got a tier
Yeah,
list. We
let's-
don't have
yeah,
to do the
let's at
full
least-
one.
LeBron got 38,000. That is true.
Let's
He's
do
about
the
to
top
pass
10.
Kareem.
So is this top 10 plays? So it'll be top 10 all time. So we're gonna be arguing because I think it's 3 that are not debatable in the top 3.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna be arguing on this one. So I feel like it's gonna be good content. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Let me wake up. Hold
Right.
on. That's some shit.
Jeez, let me wake up.
All right. So there's GOAT status. There's top 10, top 15, top 30. We don't have to do all the way down there. But
We're
you
just
know
doing
what I'm
GOAT
saying.
status, right?
Go
Yeah,
status.
We're doing GOAT
I
status
don't
and top 10.
MJ and
Alright.
LeBron. MJ and LeBron.
MJ, LeBron,
Yeah.
Kareem. Let's not.
We
Let's not
put
get
MJ
crazy.
and LeBron.
You don't think
I think
Kareem's
they're-
in the GOAT status? I think
I think
literally
he's,
Kareem's
like,
in the GOAT
right
status too.
under.
I literally think
GOAT status?
six rings, 6 MVPs. That's 6 MVPs is OC, bro. Is there 6 MVPs or my
He has 6 MVPs?
I think it's some. I think. Let me not.
There's no way. I did not know that. If he does, then I'll have to put him there. Where's this nigga MJ at, bro? Someone help me out.
My back.
Bro, he's a milkman. Does it matter?
They said at least LeBron got 38,000 damn finals this week. Ooh.
Yes, he won the MVP 6 times, bro. 71,
Yeah,
72,
yeah.
74, 76,
Right.
77,
There's
80.
Bron.
Bro,
Bron's in GOAT status.
he's got to be GOAT status. 6 MVPs is so OC.
Oh,
6 MVPs.
Look what niggas say about Jokic for 3. That nigga got 6. I don't know,
Yeah.
King.
6 is crazy. 6 is crazy. I didn't realize. Who was he playing against though? Like, say no.
That's OD.
Let me stop. Where's Jordan on this list, bro? Oh, here he is.
That nigga might not be him. That old ass.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Apparently, he was playing against-
Question.
player-
Why'd you put the hot dog there?
Apparently, he was playing against. Oh, I don't know. Something's up with I think my camera turned off. Apparently, he was playing against better teams because he only won 1 chip in the whole run when he had hella MVPs. He only won 1 chip when he won 6 MVPs. So he was playing against actual content because he wasn't just destroying niggas.
Yeah. Okay. So then, yeah. So then there we go. So who's number 1?
So that's the top 3. So who's number 4? I'm not gonna lie to you. Who's the next? 4 is Magic Johnson. 4 is Magic Johnson.
4 has to be Magic Johnson.
I think
right?
4 is Magic Johnson.
Probably.
So we talk about 5 MVP. No, 5 rings. No, yeah, 5 rings.
That's not Magic.
That's not.
That
That's
nigga's
James
not
Worthy.
Magic.
No.
Oh, James
fuck.
Worthy here. What the fuck?
Magic is in the suit. He's in a suit.
Oh, where? I can't see him, bro.
He's under James Worthy.
Oh,
I don't know where James Worthy's at. Okay.
Why is James Worthy here? Oh, well, I mean,
James Worthy was good, but he like top
Yeah,
100. James Worthy like top 100.
Tim Duncan for sure.
4.
sure.
I think 5 is.
Yeah,
I
I'd say
think
5. Is
So
Tim.
that 5 I have Shaq or Tim Duncan, but I think Tim Duncan's
give me Tim.
longevity is just overrated.
Yeah, that's what
Magic.
it is.
Magic over Tim. Is that a debate?
Where is Tim Duncan, bro? Why do they not have their faces here? Like, this is so stupid.
He should be Tim Duncan should be with the Spurs, right? Because I see David Robinson.
Stop moving your things so spraggly. I'm trying to look at the people.
Is Tim Duncan
It's
on
not
this
worth
list?
it. Is he even on this list? Oh, here he is.
Why is David Robinson on this list and Tim Duncan
They're
not on his list?
disrespecting niggas, bro? They didn't even show.
All right,
his face.
so this thing, who's next, Kobe or Shaq?
Who's next?
Give me Kobe
or
over Shaq. Give me Kobe
I
over
take
Shaq.
Shaq.
honestly.
I take Shaq.
I want. Give me Kobe over Shaq. I don't know.
I
I
gotta
like
go
Kobe.
Shaq.
I like Kobe's longevity over Shaq's peak, honestly. But I'm not.
I don't.
mad.
So we got
definitely
Kobe
said
next.
no.
We
He said
got
no.
Kobe.
I definitely don't,
He said
bro.
I
But it's
don't.
like, I don't know.
So we got Kobe next. We got Kobe next. I think
Yeah, I
that's-
got Kobe after Shaq then.
Really, Kobe?
yes.
Over who else are you thinking of?
So the next thing. So next
After
so-
after that, it's Larry,
so-
Bill or Wilt, and he's give me all.
and
him over all those
Hakeem,
guys.
Hakeem for sure.
Kobe over
Hakeem's
Hakeem too.
No, Kobe over Hakeem, but I'm saying next is Hakeem. Next is
Yes,
Hakeem.
okay.
Yeah.
Hakeem
Hakeem
over
Hakeem
Wilt
over
is
Larry?
probably- Hakeem over. I'm not going Hakeem over Larry.
I'm
I can't
gonna
do
go
that.
Larry Bird first, and I'm gonna go
3
Hakeem.
MVPs is OC. Like
Yeah.
3 MVPs is
So
always OC. I can't lie to you.
Three MVPs, three
They said,
three
don't
MVPs.
forget Hakeem. Nigga said, I'm taking Cat over Tim Duncan. You're smoking crack.
Yeah,
All right,
that ban that nigga. I'm playing.
bro. Ban that nigga.
ban that nigga. I'm playing.
What's it called? All right, he's Hakeem. So that's one.
Hakeem
2,
over Wilt
3,
and
4,
Bill?
5, 6,
Yes.
7, 8, 9. Yes,
Wait,
yes, for sure.
yes.
For sure. Yes, for
I don't
sure.
know.
Son, we're not gonna do this thing. No,
For
so
sure, bro.
no, on ESPN they be giving respect to Wilt and Bill because they're like, the
Yeah, that's what I'm
pioneers.
saying,
We're
but,
not doing that shit.
Like, let's be honest. They were playing niggas who were part timers, bro. Like, let's be honest. Come on.
Fair.
He said Hakeem. Yeah. He said Curry in there. Here's where it gets
Honestly,
dicey.
So
Here's where it gets
honestly,
dicey. Just
how
said
many
no
players?
for
How many players do
Hakeem.
we have so far?
Said Bill Russell owns, but we have 9. This is the
Yeah,
last player in
9.
the top 10.
So who gets top 10? So
Yeah,
Curry
so
and the
so-
choice.
1,
wait,
2,
okay,
3,
so
4, 5,
so the
6,
argument
7,
right now
8,
we're gonna have the
9.
argument. It's Curry, Wilt, and Bill. That's what we're that's the top 10. That would round out
Yeah.
the top 10, right? I don't think anyone else has a debate.
Yeah. So we got. So I'm gonna just put them here so that we can debate.
And
them.
so we can really look
Where's
at them and
Curry?
debate.
Yeah, where's
What,
Curry?
does Isaiah Thomas have a chance here too, or because Isaiah
Curry's
Thomas
here.
is
No,
Isaiah
Curry's
Thomas?
better than Isaiah
Nah.
Thomas. So no.
Yeah, no, I don't think so.
Where's Bill?
I don't
Where's
think so.
Wilt?
Where's
Wilt's
Bill?
100. He's second to last. He's second to last.
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
These 3.
So we get Wilt out of there.
right.
Let's keep it.
So
Can we
let's
keep it a
let's
band?
keep it a stack.
Niggas get mad at individual shit. It's funny. Niggas get mad at individual stat pad. Oh my god, this nigga Wilt created stat padding. So get that nigga the fuck out. I'm gonna keep it a band. That nigga, no, that nigga. His teammates would take a shot. He would catch it and go and lay it up. That's crazy. That's OC, bro. That's OC. That's literally OC.
Like he actually did that. There's accounts of
Yes.
No,
Nah, nah.
So the whole
off
goaltending,
that alone.
the
Off that alone, we can't-
whole goal. No, so offensive goaltending came from Russell Wilt doing that shit, bro. Where it's like if
to
the
me,
shot
it's
is falling
Bill or-
down, you can't adjust it on the arc.
Really?
No. So there were shots at the rim. He would just dunk. So
They were
niggas
probably
would go for layups. He
they
would
were
just dunk.
probably shooting, and they were probably gonna miss sometimes. And he would
No. There
Nah,
were layups.
Wilt's teammates hate.
No,
Wilt's teammates did not like that.
Yeah,
So Kareem, there were legit layups that he would put on the glass. That's why if it touches the glass, you can't touch it. That he would grab off the glass and dunk.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure these niggas can make a layup. I'm not gonna lie to you.
When Will started caring about stopped caring about stats, that's when he started winning. So that's my thing.
all right. So we
So
do
Bill
not-
Russell,
Bill or
Steph
Curry? Bill or
Bill
Curry?
Russell, Steph Curry.
Bill, what? 15
Hold on.
rings?
Let's check Isaiah Thomas's stats real quick. Let's see.
He's
if
not
he
better.
wants
He's
to
not
be
over
the first
Curry,
team
bro.
Thomas.
He's not better than
He's
Curry.
not
He's not
even-
better than Curry.
It's no.
I just wanted to cause some chaos, bro. Come on.
No, that nigga weak. Get that nigga.
No,
He's weak.
from the last spot in top 10, Bill Russell and Steph Curry.
I thought you had to give it to Bill Russell. I'm not gonna lie.
think so, too.
Yeah, I think Curry's 11.
Right now,
Curry's literally 11.
right now, 8 chips is just insane.
It's like 12 or some shit.
They said Bill, in my opinion,
Yeah, I think it has to
finally
be
got
Bill.
2 rings. Who's he talking about? What he's talking about?
Probably talking about Will.
Oh, Will. He's talking about Will. Yeah, so I would say Bill Russell, and then the first guy on top 15 is probably Steph.
And the second is Wilt. Then
Steph,
Second is
then
Wilt.
Will. Then who you say? Here?
Then
now
we
we
go
start getting-
the
we start
child
getting the
predator. You go the child predator, D Wade, and like Dirk.
no, we're not doing the
Child
child
predator.
Child predator. No, the ring is-
You never wanted chip.
No, the ring.
I think
the
Isaiah
ringers niggas
Thomas
gotta-
over.
Oh, yeah, I'm doing. Yeah, no,
I think Isaiah Thomas
we
over.
still have Dirk, KG.
I'm not listing. I'm saying put them up there so we can rank them. I'm just
No,
saying,
so rank
okay.
Dirk,
All right,
KG,
let's see.
Dirk, KG, the Admiral. No, because he's ringless.
yeah,
niggas-
Dirk,
there's way more
KG,
than
the
Dirk.
Admiral, D Wade. I think D Wade's got to go up there.
Yeah,
Where's
D-
D? Where's
yeah.
D? Where's D Wade? D Wade's right
D
here.
Wade's right there.
KD. What do you think?
KD's got to go up there because I think KD has a better like. KD go up
KD.
there.
Dirk.
KG and Dirk.
Where's
No,
KG? KG's
Charles
right
Barkley-
here.
Barkley got to
I'm not gonna
go
lie
up
to
there
you.
too.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Charles
Karl Malone is not-
Barkley. Nah.
Karl Malone. No, Karl Malone never won a ring. This nigga.
He never won a ring. That's my point. He never won a ring.
Yeah, so
bro.
Carl.
No,
Carl
the
Malone's
Admiral.
probably
The
taking off
Admiral.
now.
The Admiral.
Where is
Yeah,
he?
the Admiral's probably the Admiral.
Right,
He's,
he's under
up higher.
Here.
To
There
the
we
right,
go.
right there.
Oh,
I'm trying to. Is there
you
anyone
want
else we're
Kawhi-
missing?
How do y'all feel? This might be nasty. How do y'all feel about Kawhi Leonard?
That's
No.
nasty. That's
No,
so nasty.
that's
That's
disgusting.
so nasty.
Hell, that's just that's actually disgusting.
he has less career points than Andrew Wiggins.
That's what I'm
Let's keep it
saying,
in,
bro. Like he just doesn't play. Like you can't put somebody there who doesn't play. They said there's Oscar Robinson. Is Oscar Robinson there?
That nigga did average a 30-point shot. That nigga did average a triple.
I don't know if we
Giannis
average
is
triple
better
double. I
than
don't know.
D Wade.
Oh yeah, Giannis.
Giannis
Giannis.
Yeah,
Giannis
let's not get disrespectful. I forgot
Is
about that.
Giannis on this
No
list?
cap. I don't think Giannis is on this list. Yeah,
Damn,
Giannis
he's
is
not on the
Giannis is
list.
on this list.
They put AI's
Hold
weak ass. Oh, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Yeah, he's good, bro. Stop. It's niggas.
Good
are- it's
over, but
niggas are
Giannis,
retired.
Steve, John
Hold on,
Stockton.
hold on.
I can cook a lot of these niggas on this list. I ain't
Hold on,
gonna lie.
hold on, hold on.
Vince Carter. Yeah, nah. Nah, run it up. No, that's weak. I ain't
Hold on,
gonna
hold on.
lie.
I
Vince
got you.
Carter.
Let me upload Giannis.
Yo, Ming. Yo, Ming. I
Yeah,
fuck
no.
with him.
I'm not gonna lie. Yao Ming's only there because of representation for Asian.
Carmelo
No,
Anthony,
the thing is-
Tracy McGrady. Come on,
No,
King.
So,
Come
the thing
on,
about Yao
King.
Ming, the thing about Yao Ming every year he played was an all-star. Even though he had a short ass
So?
career, every year he played was all-star.
Bro, that was back when it was fan voting, bro.
No, it was also deserved. He was also good.
Reggie
He was also
Miller, Ben Wallace. Come on, King.
No,
Let's not do
Ben Wallace
this.
like top 50. Ben Wallace like top 50.
Yeah, but Giannis is not on the list. That's my.
Hold on. Let me try and
Well,
get him there.
they
Let me
probably
try and
because
get him
they
Someone said who's stuck in Carmelo.
there.
Then Carmelo thought he's slick.
He was
They have
stuck in
Amari
Carmelo.
Stoudemire.
No, Amari
This so
Stoudemire is
sweet.
nasty. That's nasty.
That's
I'm not
that's
gonna lie,
nasty. That's very
That's
disgusting.
nasty.
This nigga Ray Allen think he's slick too.
Ray,
that Paul Pierce? Yeah,
Ray Allen
okay.
has a top, Ray Allen has a
No,
case for top.
Ray
No, Ray
Allen
Allen
actually
definitely
has
is
a
a top.
Ray Allen
is
actually
top
has a
100.
case
For
Ray Allen
what?
is top
I'd say
100.
he's
For what?
for
Top
basketball.
100. Top 100. Top 100.
Okay, but
They put-
we're not bringing
they
top
put
100
D Rose
niggas.
in that shit. Oh, I have to log in. Oh, that's some bullshit.
So are we not rating Giannis?
Just pick
How
a
do-
weak
how
ass
would we do
player
that?
for Giannis, and we'll do it like that.
All right, let's pick a weak ass nigga for Yon. But then niggas are gonna
Use
say
Chris
that.
Paul.
Oh, who is that? They're gonna be like, oh,
Use
who is
Chris
that?
Paul.
Use
No,
Yao
actually,
Ming. Yao Ming ain't
I'm
play
using
long.
Chris Paul.
Use Yao.
Use Yao
Use
Ming
Vince
is-
Carter, bro. Who's the wait?
Use-
Let's do.
No,
this.
use D Rose. The worst player on this list is use D Rose.
No, that's disrespectful.
Use Dikembe
No,
No,
yours
Mutombo.
is
bro.
Chris
He's
better
the
than Vince
worst
Carter. Let's
player.
not do
Dikembe-
that.
No.
Listen, Dikembe Mutombo is definitely the worst player on this list. Let's not.
No.
lie.
Who has the worst career? Let's get this.
D Rose. D Rose.
No, he has MVP. What did Vince Carter do? Vince Carter has a dunk
D Rose
contest.
is
What are you
better.
doing? Vince Carter has a
Bro,
dunk contest. That's it. Like, let's not get disrespectful, bro. Just get one a dunk
D-Rose.
contest, I guess.
All right, hold on. Let's
D
say
Rose was
proxy
nice for 3.
D Rose or Vince Carter, who's better? Who's better?
I guess Vince. All right, so Vince Carter's the worst nigga on this list. Wait,
He is.
he
What the
worst nigga on
fuck?
this list?
Actually, no. Go down.
Who's this
Listen,
nigga in the
bro,
corner?
what is
Who's this nigga in the top right corner?
John Havlicek in the top 15? You're smoking dick. This nigga's
Ooh. Nah, Cordell. They don't have a picture of Giannis. I don't know why they don't have Giannis on this list. We're gonna put another player as Giannis. Go down. Let me see. Is there anyone worse?
Who's
than-
that? Who's that nigga on the Bullets? Were the Bullets ever good?
Let's just put
Who?
Amari Stoudemire as Giannis, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah, Amari Stoudemire might be.
Yeah.
Is
like,
he bigger than Vince? He might be.
No,
They
he's not
both
better than
tough. I don't know. They both weak ass niggas. I ain't gonna cap.
Hold on.
So
Okay.
okay, so we're gonna use that nigga as Giannis. So
yeah, we're using Mari Stoudemire as
Stoudemire
Giannis.
Giannis.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
D Rose is above Vince. It's not even close. Like, let's not disrespect D Rose.
All
I don't
right,
even
we're
like the nigga
playing-
like that. Giannis,
Rose
honestly,
is greater than Vince, not even close. Let's
yes,
just talk about how
literally.
his MVC season. LeBron was kind of
LeBron and Kobe were both better than him.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
But he's still better than Vince Carter's weak ass.
He
That's what
said
I'm
D
saying.
Wade had the worst playoff series in 2014. Yeah, he was
I
injured.
think it was old though. He was tough.
Yeah, he was injured. It was up for him.
Okay, let's okay. So Karl Malone's not the next nigga on the list. That's a fact. We already know that. So you can put him into the bottom.
Put him at
That
the
nigga
back,
play
put him
with
at the
kids. I can't lie.
Not play with kids.
That nigga do that. I can't.
All right.
D Wade don't have any MVPs, and I'm not gonna lie. That's important. In this,
That is important.
That's important. So he got to go to
Unfortunately,
the
he
bottom.
played in like that tough era, but it is.
Yeah.
It is.
I'd
I'd say probably Giannis, bro, or KG.
Giannis over KG or Dirk. So I think it's KG. I think it's the forwards now. Giannis.
I'd say it's these. I'd say it's these two or three.
The thing with the Admiral is he won rings, but it was very clear that it was Tim Duncan's rings, if that makes sense. He never really he was never really that guy.
No. The first one he was that guy.
The first one he was good, and no, let me look. If he has a Finals MVP, he was that nigga. I think he has a Finals MVP.
I think he has one. Yeah.
I don't think he has
Does
any.
not? If he doesn't, then that's crazy. They say KG over Giannis. That's what I was saying. KG over Giannis until Giannis.
Dr. J is not harder than them.
They forget it. Dr. J. I'm gonna be honest with him. Dr. J is just not that tough when you look at his stats, bro.
Duncan Robinson, what's his name?
He played half of his thing in the NBA. Like he's probably like top 30 or something. They say KD kind of low. We're not. This isn't the.
We're not there yet. We're trying to get that. We're trying to. The real list is the
round
top
out
10.
the top 15.
Yeah, David Robinson doesn't have a Finals MVP. He doesn't.
He's not him, bro.
All right, that
was actually him from Rip. He's actually that nigga. So it's Giannis, KG. I think Dirk. To me, the thing is, like KG and Giannis have deep voice.
KG, I'm putting KG here
for longevity, but I think Giannis' career already looks like Giannis has 2 MVPs. KG has 1. Giannis has
one MVP, but
yeah. Giannis has a Finals MVP that KG does not
have. Said Tim Duncan won that Finals in 99. And damn, that's crazy. He said, "What would have had a meltdown if y'all put Scottie Pippen on this list?" We're not stupid.
We're not weak niggas, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Scottie Pippen is not. He's not up there, bro.
Did he try to lead the Bulls? They weren't tough.
I mean, they were still good, but it was just like
they weren't tough.
Yeah, they weren't tough.
Were they tough? I don't think they were tough.
They weren't tough. That nigga had a meltdown because he couldn't shoot the last shot. Like I don't.
Yeah, I don't know.
They gave us a Cody coach instead, and he hit it too.
Crazy. And
he said the Admiral should not be there. Yeah, I'm be honest, he shouldn't.
I don't think he can hang with him.
I thought he had a Finals MVP because I know he has hella. He has like 3 regular season MVPs.
He couldn't win until Timmy came out there.
He got his MVPs before.
I think Giannis.
KG or Giannis. Okay, we'll just say Giannis. Yeah, Amari Stoudemire is the placeholder for Giannis, guys. Just letting you guys know.
And also, MJ's son did take Scottie Pippen's wife. Like you can't be a top 30 player. I'm sorry. Giannis over KD.
That's what Darielle said.
KD's 2 rings compared to Giannis's 1. Yeah, I think Giannis is above KD low key. Yeah, I think he is.
Damn.
Because he has more MVPs than KD. And I think it's also tough because KD and D Wade was early 2000s, but KD was all his MVP prime was also in like it was most of LeBron's prime.
Dr. J has an MVP?
Yeah.
Really?
I think right when it switched over,
but that was when the league was at its weakest though. That's why.
Are you sure? No, that's when they merged. How was it at its weakest when they merged?
Actually maybe not then.
Yeah.
No, the 70s was weird though. 70s was weird. But we don't care about Dr. J. He's not this high yet. But more important than that,
he's not this high yet. I'd say top.
But more important than that, anyway. I think KD and D Wade had the same problem where they kind of were in this shit. Because if you look at the MVP list, like from 2010 to 2014 or 15, KD was top 2 a lot of those years, but LeBron just won it. Like same for D Wade. Like KD might have had 2-3 if he wasn't in LeBron's prime. Because Giannis
in 1981, he was the most valuable player. Dr. J.
Because
81 is not.
Yeah, I know. But you gotta peep like
KD and D Wade basically were in the smack middle of the best player, a top 2 players prime. So there's that.
Yeah, that's kind of hard.
It's kind of hard to. But Giannis, then I go KD. Give me KD over everyone on this list right now, on the top 30s.
KD
for sure. Where are we arguing? What are we doing?
I don't know.
What are we doing? Don't tell me it's because of D Wade. Like let's keep it to Bando.
I'll be honest, man.
KD's better than D Wade.
D Wade did take his squad to the finals and win, and they were not supposed to do that.
That's all we're giving him. Like, is that like what about all those other years?
Like, we're not gonna act like
that's true. He was elite for all those other years, but he literally had no help.
He kept on getting screwed because they were talking about shooting guards.
They said Dirk over KD.
Kobe.
That's OC. That's so OC.
That's not tough.
That's not tough. Like I know we hate KD because of what he did, but let's not. KD damn near surpassed Dirk before he got the ring. That's all you need, the fucking ring to be over Dirk, bro.
His rings don't matter though. Like actually,
you can say they don't matter, but they still exist.
It's not like Curry it's not like Curry where it's his accessory for his. They just don't matter, bro.
Also, Dirk also played hella good teams to get to the Heat to play. Like he played the Lakers who won the ring the year before.
The thing is,
that's the thing. Both Wade and Dirk had amazing playoff runs in one year.
That is true.
But KD's never had that.
But the thing is, I mean, he just didn't win at all. KD has had an amazing playoff.
Again, no. Like Dirk. So
he always had
the 2012. That's not keeping.
Is that nigga Russ good or not? Like I don't know what we do.
No. Russ is good. The 2012 Thunder is a better team than the 2011 Mavericks, and they played the same. They played the Heat. So it's like what are we talking about?
No, the 2011 Heat and the 2012 Heat are not the same. Please.
No, they're not the same.
Hey, you think they're the same? They're not the same. Like LeBron's not the same nigga. Please, let's not do this.
The toughest conference in the 2000s. West was the best conference of all time. I don't like.
Argue the 2010s West was almost just as hard. Like, what are we gonna like not do this? First of all, KD's career started in the 2000s West, and then the 2010s West is
2010s West. No.
What?
It wasn't hard.
I wouldn't say no, it wasn't. What? Like the Thunder were literally a top 2 team almost every year that they made it to like the conference finals.
Because they were good.
They were expected to get there. That's my point. That's my whole thing. Like
my thing is
disrespecting KD. KD longevity is crazy. 2012 to 2020.
KD's also a much better defender than
a great defender is insane. No, we're not doing this. KD is not a great defender.
He's a better defender than Dirk.
He just started defending on the Nets, bro.
He's a better defender than Dirk is.
Dirk has never had a thing. KD is like top 5 in blocks, and is like
KD's a cool.
KD could actually be first team all defense.
KD cannot be first team. He's never been first team all defense.
No, I said he could.
He's a better defender than Dirk, and he's also a much better scorer than Dirk.
This
one of the best scorers.
He's a better scorer than
not a defender. Come on.
No. Cordell.
No, man.
KD this year could be a first team defender from forward. Yes, he could be. He's playing amazing wing defender, and he's averaging 2.5 blocks.
How has he been? He's averaging.
He's playing good.
KD's a better scorer than Dirk is, though.
He's playing good wing. Kareem. He's playing really good wing defense this year. He's also averaging 2.5 blocks. Like,
bro. All I'm saying is that this year, first of all, this year is a very small sample size. So when he comes back, he's not going to.
Dirk has never had a year where he averaged hella blocks.
He's had multiple years. He's had multiple years where he's averaged 1 point something blocks. He wasn't a complete scrub on defense. I'm
gonna look at it. I doubt that.
I'm dead ass. I'm gonna
look that shit up.
I think KD's longevity is better than Dirk's longevity. And
we know that.
Dirk has played more years.
Dirk, I'm looking at this shit.
Let me pull it up on my computer.
I'm pulling this shit up right now, God.
Who you talking to?
Drew, if you want to share the screen, you can. I can switch it over so that you can show this.
I got you.
Yeah, but I'm gonna be honest, niggas like we could compare their career stats because I feel like this is a good debate. Bro.
This is a good argument, but I have KD, but I don't think it's a crazy thing, but I have give me KD.
So Dirk averages 0.8 blocks, and he had one season average 1.5 blocks, and one season average 1.4 blocks.
He's a 14-time All-Star.
Everything else is like 0.8, 0.7, 0.9. So he was decent block, but
KD's a 12-time All-Star. KD's a 4-time scoring champ. That matters. Hold on. Present.
Can you share your screen so we can see?
I'm
bro?
about to. All
right.
He's on my head. He's on my head.
You said Katie is weak, no real rings.
What are we doing?
Jim, shut up.
I mean, yeah, like come
That nigga Jim is hating from the other room. Like, what the fuck is we talking about?
Cause like go just to
Except from the other
I'm
room.
Cream. I'm sharing it.
All right. Did you share it yet?
Yes.
Hold on. I think I gotta stop sharing. Yeah, there we go.
First of all, Katie has 4 scoring champs, which is like that's nothing. That's not nothing.
Okay.
Yeah. So
he has
yeah.
two All-Star
Yeah. So yeah.
need
Wait,
the-
go
I
up,
need
go up, go up, go up, go up.
I
Let's
need
see
the
what Dirk
resume.
has. Let's see what Dirk has. He has
I
12-time
need the-
All-Star,
Sorry.
4 scoring champs, right?
Because his career stats are going to be much better than Dirk's. Dirk's career stats are kind of ass.
Yeah, we're not looking at career stats, but we're gonna look at their primes. I
I
think.
want to look at the accolades. Do they not have accolades
NBA
like
champ, 14-time All-Star. They're both 14-time All-Stars. Go
Nah,
up.
Katie's
Click on, click on more
Katie-
bio. Click
thing is-
on more
The thing
bio.
is, so Katie before he
No,
got injured,
go up.
Katie
There, yeah.
before he got injured was
Okay,
top
okay.
5.
This is what I want.
So that's
He's
thing.
1-time MVP, 12 times All NBA, Finals MVP. Okay, so that's what he's got.
So let's think about it. Katie before he got injured, she was top 5. He's definitely gonna be a 15-time All-Star. He's gonna be all. He was gonna be.
Okay, he's also 2 times Finals MVP. That's also not nothing. He's a 10-time All-Star, All NBA, and Dirk's a 12-time.
Katie's definitely gonna do that shit because he's definitely.
Katie's-
That's what. But
Katie's-
we're talking about right now.
Katie's longevity is damn near just as good as Dirk's.
And Katie
has a lot more. And Katie has a lot more time left too.
Katie
We're talking
can-
about right now.
Yeah,
You
how old?
don't
Katie's
know
only,
that.
he's like 33 or 32.
He's 34. Katie's 34 now, bro.
He's
He's
34?
entering the twilight of his career, bro.
I didn't know Katie.
He has 2 less All NBAs. He basically has 2 less All NBA, 2 less All Stars, but he has a whole.
But Katie's definitely getting All NBA this year if he comes back because he was on the MVP. He was on the MVP path this year. So
That is true.
Oh,
I mean,
give me
this
KD.
year
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
he's at a resurgence, but I don't know. It's really just how you value their rings.
It's how you value the rings. That's what it is. Because the
That's
rest of
really
it is very slight. All NBA. He said
All NBA is it's more important than All Star. So what's his name has
But-
10-time All NBA. How much?
And
does
Dirk is
have?
12.
Katie,
Okay,
Katie's gonna have an All NBA by the end of this year though. He's definitely gonna have. I know we can't count that, but this year is basically because
It really depends on how much do you slander Katie for his rings? Like you think
That's
they're
really
worth
what it
nothing? You
is.
think they matter a little? Because if they, I think that's what it is. That's literally what it is. So Katie has no what?
Katie has no rings in my eyes. That's what he said.
Cordell,
Has a ring.
shut your bitch ass up, nigga.
I'm gonna be honest. In my eyes, I agree. I'll say like he has like a half a ring.
No,
And
that's
it's not really a ring.
crazy.
It's like like let's be honest, bro. It doesn't change the fact that he's a good playoff performer until he needs to show up. When did he show up for the Thunder,
Katie
bro?
showed it. 2012, it was not his fault that they lost. It was probably more James Harden's fault, and you could say maybe Russ, but it wasn't.
They said
Katie-
2018, bro. Even this past playoffs, he didn't show up at all. Like, what was he doing?
What about
Let's be
2021? 2021, he showed up, so it's like what we would pick.
2021
Because let's be honest.
No, he showed up.
Niggas
He
don't
showed
know.
up, and then in overtime, what did he do?
No, because if we're gonna start,
You sound like Skip Bayless, nigga. He had
You know, hold
49.
on, hold on.
I want to hear this shit. I don't want to hear this shit, nigga.
Hold on,
You
hold on,
sound
hold
like
on.
Skip Bayless right now. He had 49, and he could have won the game, but he
Said,
tied
Zach,
it,
the
nigga.
Clippers have no ring. City has to.
Cordell,
Shaq, shut up, hold on. You because if we want to start critiquing niggas, we can start besides 2011. We can look at this nigga.
Nah,
Dirk.
that's true.
This nigga Dirk was
did do shit. Dirk
underperforming.
did do
Let's
shit.
keep it a band though. Nah, like
Dirk
you
did
just think
do
lost
shit.
to the A seed in his MVP. That's OC. That's never happened. 06
Yeah.
blew 2-0 lead. Like that nigga Dirk was damn near James Harden before 2011. So I don't know.
He was. That's true. They said Rockets forced Warriors to Game 7 and almost won.
But they didn't win. So what does
They
that
didn't
matter?
win, though.
We can't
Yeah,
slander
they
James
didn't
Harden and KD. So who are we gonna
They
slander?
didn't.
Because
They
one
didn't win.
team
They didn't
won.
win.
Like what are we
They
doing?
didn't win.
Like, it doesn't matter what you force.
If they did win, like the alternate timeline, KD's definitely not. He's not even
But
like.
James
he's
Harden's
probably
gonna be up
under,
here
like, a
instead.
bunch of players.
James Harden's up here instead. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Because
No, not
if the
really.
Rockets win, I'm pretty
Because
sure the
the
Rockets-
reason
I'm
I wouldn't
pretty
say
sure
James
the
Harden's
Rockets
up here.
lead.
He
The
wouldn't be up.
Rockets
He wouldn't be
lead.
top 15. And
No
the reason
cap.
why I say
No
that
cap. Chris Paul's
Chris
a
Paul,
top
man.
is
five.
because Chris Paul was the best player on that team in the playoffs.
No Kizzy. No
He
no
was.
Kizzy.
I know you hate him, but he definitely
In that
was.
alternate timeline, what you call it?
Chris
Drew
Paul's
might-
probably up here instead
Can
of
we
him.
look at those stats?
Yes.
Drew, in that alternate timeline, you might commit suicide because
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
have a ring.
Chris Paul, great. I'm not gonna lie.
Have a ring in
Chris
alternate
Paul
timeline.
is definitely up here instead of Harden and thing, bro.
In that alternate
Hold
timeline,
on.
bro. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Hold on. The hate's still strong. Hold on.
That nigga Harden was not cooking. He was not cooking that whole series. Shot 41% from the field. Like, he was not cooking, bro.
This nigga Chris Paul shot worse. Like, he shot 40%. Like, let's keep it a bando.
He did shoot
Hold on.
40%. That's funny as hell.
This nigga shot 75% for the free throw line.
All right. Look at the 3-point shooting though.
I'm trying to see where's that. Oh shit, nigga!
Yeah, like he did. He was horrible.
But
He was
look at the
actually
points
terrible.
though. Look at the points. This nigga gave us.
I
20,
understand that, but
29.
he was terrible. Like Chris Paul even averaged more rebounds than the nigga. What was he doing?
He gave more assists though. Come on, come on
guess.
now, and
That
more
is true.
blocks,
But
and
he
more
had the ball.
steals.
He had, but I'm saying when he had the ball, he was less effective than Chris Paul.
He just shot worse from three, but he was better overall though. Like what he had 10 more points on better efficiency except for 3. Like let's
Chris
not
Paul because Chris Paul didn't get the ball that much. But Chris Paul was better when he got the ball. That's the whole thing. I mean, it shows you in the
That's
stats.
what
Right
the stats
there.
telling me, King. I don't know.
That's what the stats are saying. Harden, a serial chokeout, playoff choker, never top 15. Harden got blocked by old man Ginobili. I forgot about that. And that was
happen.
bad.
I mean, you're spitting fortunately on all these things, and I'm not really going to defend James Harden because it's James Harden. Like, it's not my man's, but like, yeah. It's a good thing that the Rockets are choke artists that we don't have to top with this this fake timeline, right? I'm saying.
Yeah.
So we said all this to say, I'm an unshare. We said all this to say Dirk over KD. I'm still going KD over Dirk. I don't know. No.
So
I get okay, sure. And then the KD.
So Dirk, KD. So who you have? Who do you have, Drew?
I have Dirk. I have KD over Dirk, but I think
And
as a
then
group-
Kareem, you have. We'll just do it. But so let me just decide.
So what are you going, Shaq? What are you going?
Where are you going, Shaq?
Pick the right answer, King. Do what you know is right.
So
How
I'm
about
one
we
of those things that rings are rings. So I feel like it's KD, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like rings. I feel like rings are rings. I'm sorry. Like I'm not.
So then we
I'm
got
not,
KD.
He also. I know we're also not talking.
He said to be honest without bias, I'm fine with either. That's what I'm saying. I think they're literally next to each other.
Yeah,
So,
they're really
another
next to
thing
each
is
other.
like
Without bias, I'm fine with either.
we took out longevity stats to help Dirk out. So like we can't like
Yeah, because we didn't even look at the career numbers. Because we know, I mean, ideally we could look at their peaks because we know like the last damn near 6 years of Dirk career are just ass. There was just no
So
point.
KD's the last player in the top 15. You guys agree with that?
Yeah.
wait, hold up. Where's Isaiah Thomas?
That's what I was saying, bro.
Oh shit!
I
no,
forgot.
Isaiah Thomas.
No,
might be better
put
than
Isaiah
KD.
Thomas over that nigga KD, please, bro.
I don't
I'm
know.
not gonna lie to you.
2
He's
rings.
not- he's
Bro, how many
not top
MVPs though? How many
15.
MVPs?
He has 2 Finals MVPs, nigga. He has 2 Finals.
How many MVPs, nigga? You
He
heard what I
played
fucking
during an
said,
era with
nigga.
Jordan.
He
KD
played-
is
he
not
played
getting
during
MVP
Jordan's
with Jordan
era,
in that
bro.
era. He's not
Okay,
getting
KD
MVP
played in the era of LeBron. What are we doing? That's the same shit.
He only
LeBron
won
and
one
MJ are the same
MVP.
shit.
The thing is, he only won one MVP.
That's
KD
still,
only
you know how
won
hard
one
that is
MVP.
with that's how hard it is on LeBron. Like, what are we doing? That it doesn't. It's just still the
So
MVP.
the thing
Zeke
is-
or KD? Who do you have, Zeke or KD? Because I have Zeke.
KD over
I
Zeke, bro.
say Isaiah Thomas.
Actually,
KD's rings just don't matter that much. Let's be honest.
Zeke's
It-
Zeke's rings. Zeke's rings.
Zeke
they
rings
beat
are
the
OC.
Celtics.
Zeke, I know Zeke
They
rings.
beat
Yeah,
the
they're
Celtics.
OC. Like he's literally
Why-
the engine of the team in those years. He doesn't have a
Nobody-
Steph Curry
no,
or a freaking
niggas
Klay
just
Thompson
said
on his
that
side.
that's a team full of thugs and rebounders and Isaiah Thomas. That's what they said because Isaiah Thomas did everything.
What's his name?
Okay,
Joe Dumars was also pretty good, but yeah,
No, he won MVP, a Finals MVP. He was really good. He was really
Joe
good.
Dumars was also good. But I'm saying that it's nothing compared to freaking Klay Thompson and Steph Curry. Like Steph Curry honestly could have got some of those Finals MVPs if we're being like really honest with ourselves.
Maybe
Like,
the second year. Not the
Who's gonna be pissed if KD doesn't get one of those Finals MVPs? Nobody.
Not the first. Maybe the second year, not the first year.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Not the first one because he did
First one,
hit
he was
that
actually
dagger on
elite.
LeBron. Yeah,
You teed up on LeBron.
he was going crazy.
Bro,
All I'm saying is
only a 5-time
yeah,
All NBA,
yeah.
bro. I don't know. 5-time All NBA. The rings got to carry him. I don't know if he got 2 rings and
The
one
rings.
Finals MVP.
I say the rings definitely carry him. That's it.
5 All NBA to KD's 10. That's 5 whole years. KD's All NBA and IT's not. That's OD, bro.
All right, hold on. Hold on, y'all. I got you, bro.
I give the fans what they want, man.
I give the fans what they want.
No,
they said KD over IT.
That's what I'm saying.
Carrying
The
hard for
Rings
y'all.
are carrying hard. No, I'm not going, bro. KD's career is better. KD has 5 more freaking.
All right.
Like,
Nah, you're right. The all NBAs were kind of crazy. I was like, damn, he only has 5. Oh yeah, more than that.
Luka might have 5 now. I don't know. IT's next. IT's next.
IT's next, you say?
Over Dirk?
Over Dirk and D Wade?
No, I'm not gonna lie. No, I'm not gonna lie. No.
I don't think so. No. I really don't think so.
Because the Pistons. I mean, it was IT was the main nigga, but the Pistons were kind of looked at. The Pistons were kind of looked at as like more of a team than the Mavs and the Heat were. If that makes sense. Because like when D Wade and Dirk won it, it was that there was no niggas knew it was that it was their final. Even IT, one of them went to Dumars. Joe Dumars was also that nigga as well. So like
he was tough.
Yeah, Isaiah Thomas is not crazy.
Jim said Isaiah Thomas is not that good.
He's good, but he's not that. Like I can't do that, bro. I think the order right now is what the order is. I think that makes sense. Wait, Dirk over D Wade? Dirk has the MVP though, bro. I think the MVP MVP is
that's
really
the problem. That's the problem. Dirk has the MVP. I put D Wade. Me personally, I would put D Wade over him just because I've seen them both play, and I remember D Wade just cooking more than Dirk. But like at the end of the day, Dirk has the MVP. D Wade also like that's what I'm saying, bro. You know what I'm saying?
So are we gonna? So we just gonna?
I mean, let's be honest, bro. In that era, they were giving Dirk the MVPs. They were giving it to double MVPs.
So are we just
Nash? Like them niggas were kind of wild.
What about David Robinson? David Robinson has rings and MVPs.
He has rings, but no finals MVPs. Like none. Like literally none. So
he has MVPs.
Yes,
he has no finals. He has no finals MVPs.
He has 2 MVPs. He has one he won and one he stole, and then one he stole from Hakeem Olajuwon. He also has a scoring championship.
He stole one from Hakeem. All right, bro.
No. All
right. You said the one he stole from Hakeem Olajuwon. All right, bro.
He won what he won though, because he could do this every year.
No. The team was still good. He just won, but he has 2. He has a scoring. He also has a score. He also has a scoring thing. The one year where he broke the scoring record by scoring 71. Hakeem, he's tough. David Robinson is like that, bro. I low-key think David Robinson is better than D Wade, bro.
That's
think he's over D Wade all the time. I don't.
He doesn't have a run as good as 06.
I just don't think so, bro. They said Shaq couldn't win without Duncan. He stole the scoring title from him. He did. He literally did.
That's what I'm saying.
He wasn't supposed to win that scoring title.
The scoring titles are not even that. Like I would say,
they're not that crazy. They're not that crazy.
Four is a big deal. Like
Big Dog said, David Robinson
that. Yeah, he's not like that. He's literally not like that. He literally couldn't win without Dirk, without Tim, and then never won a finals MVP.
Without rookie year Timmy, bro. It's not even like rookie year Timmy was better than him in the finals too.
Yes, as a rookie,
like come on, bro. That's slander. I'm sorry. Nigga said as a rookie, he was like, yeah, this is my team now. That's crazy. They called him the Admiral, but what ship was he leading? I don't know.
What you mean?
He was leading them to non-success. I can't lie.
The 2 MVPs and 3 rings. I don't know.
All right, Vince Carter's next, though, right?
No, he's not.
I'll cut the about right now. Don't do this. Please don't do this. We're not even ranking.
He got cooked by Hakeem's in every playoffs. He definitely did.
Was it every year? I think it was just that one year. I mean, he wasn't. Yeah, he was like he didn't get far.
I think it was every year, bro. I think it was not hard.
Duncan.
What about John Stockton?
Duncan carried them.
What about John? What about John?
I'll leave. You don't mention John Stockton or Vince Carter around me. Them niggas are not tough.
Yeah, John Stockton's ass.
They're just so huff, bro.
John Stockton's actually cheeks. That thing is so bad.
What about Carmelo Anthony?
He's ass too.
No. On the really shit, Kawhi Leonard.
The niggas here are not that bad yet, bro.
Let's ass, bro.
Let's look at the next tier, bro.
Stats are ass, but he has a.
We haven't ranked them yet. Have we ranked them?
We haven't ranked them yet.
But Kawhi has 2 Finals MVPs, and
are you still talking about Kawhi Leonard?
Shut up, nigga. I don't care about that weak ass.
No, bro.
Kawhi Leonard better than Child Films. Then touch and go. He better than touch and go.
Unfortunately, he's not. Unfortunately,
he's better than Tickle Me Elmo. He's better than Tickle Me Elmo, bro. He's better than Tickle Me Elmo.
By Shaq and the Q, that's crazy.
He's
is
better than
realistic.
Tickle Me Elmo. Come on, bro.
In 10 years, where do you think people in this NBA will be in this list? I don't know. I feel like
Kareem
Jokic might make the list
If
he
Giannis plays
wins.
his card, he can get a little higher.
Kareem,
Yeah,
Jordan,
Giannis
LeBron,
can get
they're
higher.
gonna say.
By the way,
Kareem.
we made Amari Stoudemire Giannis. So if you see Amari Stoudemire, that's actually Giannis because they didn't have a picture.
Giannis could be above Curry. I think Giannis could be above Curry, maybe above. Is that Bill Russell at top 10? I think he could be above
That's
Bill
what I'm saying.
Russell.
Kawhi doesn't play. He's not that guy. Thank you,
He's
Cordell.
really not that guy.
Son,
He's
two
literally
finals
not that
MVPs in the run like 2018.
Nigga, one of the finals MVPs doesn't matter, bro.
Yeah,
Like it was a team effort. It was like Iguodala's MVPs. Oh, you slow down LeBron. Congratulations. Like, all right, nigga. You like, come on, bro.
He was
Let's be honest.
He was.
It's not
definitely
like it's not even like IT's finals MVPs.
Luka, Jokic, Tatum will be on this. I don't know about that. I don't know about
Giannis
any of
already
those
on
guys.
this. Yeah, Giannis is where Amari Stoudemire is. So if you see Amari Stoudemire,
Luka-
that's just a placeholder for Giannis.
I think Luka
might make it if he wins.
Jokic
Jokic
probably this list in like
will.
a couple years.
Yeah,
Luka maybe. Luka gotta win. I just don't see how Luka's gonna win. I think he's still gonna run. He's gonna run to the James Carter. No.
If Embiid wins a Finals MVP, maybe.
But
Might be
no,
up there.
and
Might be
the
like
thing is,
top
Embiid has to win a regular season MVP.
Yeah, he is. No, he wouldn't be that.
Oh,
He'd be like fucking.
Yeah, you're right.
He would be
He
like.
does that.
He wouldn't even be D Wade. He's not here, bro. Like, come on, keep it a band though. He wouldn't be D Wade. I ain't gonna lie to you.
No. Embiid has had multiple MVP
Seasons,
but he hasn't won. So
every year people have MVP seasons.
all right, so actually, I have to dip. It's been 2.5 hours, so we kind of rated the top 15. I have to dip. The rest of these niggas kind of mid, but I have to leave.
You said you got a dip.
It's been
How
2.5
so?
hours.
Huh?
I have to clean something and cook. It's 2.5. It's like 2.5 hours. I mean, do y'all want to rate any other niggas or any other niggas on the list you want to rate?
Not really.
I mean, it's cool. We did do top 15, so he said since the Celtics a great team, Tatum might be in convos. That would be a cap ass convo, but I guess.
No. Tatum has to win an MVP, which he might this year. He might.
Bro, there's no way you can tell me that Tatum seasons are worse than any of D Wade's seasons when he didn't win MVP.
It doesn't matter.
Tatum is hooping, bro.
I'm just saying. A lot of these players just got hoed. Like, let's be honest.
D Wade and Katie were just born in the year that LeBron
they were just
was
hoed.
the greatest.
And Kobe too. Like D Wade was actually
yeah.
in the middle of Kobe and then LeBron.
But Kobe didn't win that many MVPs. He was
that's
tough, but
true.
he didn't win that many MVPs.
That's true.
I say LeBron was like 5.
They were also like pandering too because they
Just
gave
4.
2 to Steve Nash in that era.
That's your goat. That's never been my goat.
I mean, Steve Nash is good, but like 2.
Well, I had a dip. It's been fun. I had a dip. It's been a time.
Yeah,
we'll catch you.
All right, we'll catch y'all. We'll probably do another stream soon, and hopefully y'all liked it. We were doing trying to stuff a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully it had a better flow than the last time, but we about to head out right.
Gucci gang.
All right.